Testing 1, 2, 3. Look at me. If I wear the I really am. But I cannot. Ooh, my oh. Ooh, is that girl I see staring straight back at me? When will my reflection? Yo, what is ah ah oh. Yo. Let me join the show. I mean, do you have a solid microphone? Do you? Huh. Okay. Let me see. Let me try something right quick. We might have to switch over channels. You missed the anime tales, right? On the channel, right? Tales, right? On the That's your handle, nigga. Why that shit say no? That's not what I changed the fucking title. Uh, I probably didn't. Alright, what the fuck? Why that shit still say Jeffrey Epstein? Uh, oh, okay. That's who you are. Damn, I did not know that was you, nigga. Uh, 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 shh. All right, let me try something right quick. Epic, you still there, nigga?
Yeah, I'm here.
Let's get to the Discord. Not the Discord, but the fucking channel chat, so we can invite some of these niggas.
YouTube?
No, nigga. The voice
What?
channels, the voice channels, nigga.
Okay.
Mm,
Which one you trying to go to?
go to the round table. All right. You said you why is Ariel black? Okay, let me see. Let's see how you sound, nigga. Uh uh
Woo!
uh uh.
It's the A train, bitch. I'm A train.
Damn, that burrito killing me. I shouldn't have ate that shit.
You
Uh.
damn right should be eating no damn Mexican food. You should be eating some fried chicken, some greens, and mashed potatoes.
He can join already. Okay.
Damn, you got a hookah thing, nigga?
You
One
talking?
of
Yes.
vapor hookah. Okay, damn, I hear you, man.
Oh shit! What up, anime nigga?
What's up? What's up?
How do you say? Is it Nika? How do you say your name, man? What is
It's
the
the
proper
Nika
Nika?
with the K, yeah, the K and N. You
Nipper.
gotta pronounce it. That might be the next one.
I'm just gonna
Anime
call.
nibba.
I'm just gonna call you nigga, man. That's.
Uh,
Waiting on other people to get in here, but niggas is always late. You know how I go.
Niggas always late. Niggas just start to stream without telling nobody. It's all the same.
All the
Damn.
same. You calling me out?
Dude, I literally woke up 10 minutes ago, and then I see Off the Top streaming. I'm like, okay, let me just watch this shit then.
Nah, man, that shit was we were streaming. I posted that shit yesterday.
Oh shit!
And that shit was on the. If you go to the channel homepage, you would have saw that there was a live stream scheduled today, nigga.
I ain't checking that channel every day.
It was a 1 day notice, nigga, but it was there, nigga. What up, Blaze? Why Stone always gets you? Must be at work, Stone. That nigga probably at work. That's fine, I guess. He can't do nothing about that shit.
Back niggas knows.
All right, so we're gonna talk about a couple. Hopefully, we can get at least one other nigga in here too. Isn't the NFL going on right now? Is this Sunday football back or some shit?
I think the preseason started.
No one cares about football.
That's a lie.
Y'all are liars, man.
I don't watch that shit, but a lot of niggas watch that shit still.
That's the only time they care about us black folk.
Oh yeah,
man. The same people y'all talk about y'all rioting against and protest against, y'all coons still turn up for some damn baseball or some basketball or some dang on football. Y'all some real deal shines, man.
Oh shit. Hey, where are these niggas at?
Shay.
At Lords and Company. So what anime you niggas watching this season?
Dr. Stone, Vinland Saga. I guess.
You watching? Or you just naming shit that other people are watching.
Nigga, why would I name it if I wasn't watching this shit? Nigga? The fuck? What I get?
We know how trendy your ass is.
How trendy? Bitch, everything I say, I speak facts to, and I believe in what I say.
You are a culture vulture.
I'm a culture what? I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about you.
Homo hawk.
What the fuck is he talking about? You just be saying shit, dog. Like, who did you get all this shit from, nigga?
A homo hawk, man.
What basketball did you touch to absorb them niggas' power? Like, where you get all this shit from, nigga? What onk did you grab on and absorb, nigga? What's going on?
Man, niggas know, man. Niggas know you be talking about all this shit. You don't know nothing about it, man. Niggas out here watching the boys.
How the fuck?
Out here watching damn King and Ashura. Fucking watching Invader Zim and shit. Swamp Thing. You over here talking about some lame shit.
Swamp. I watched every single thing you mentioned. I watched a bunch of shit. I don't even want to get into.
Bro, you did not fucking watch Invader Zim.
I used to watch Invader Zim.
Nigga, the shit came out fucking Friday. I'm talking about the movie.
I'm not watching that shit. I was never a big fan. I was never a big fan of Invader Zim the cartoon. I watched the Rocco movie.
Man, of course it was action
version.
No, there's a new Rocco Modern Life series that I watched.
Rocco was boring as hell, man.
That shit was better than Invader Zim to me.
What a damn lie. You ain't even watched the movie. So how the hell can you say it's better than dang on Invader Zim?
Talking about the show overall, nigga. The overall show, nigga.
No, Rocco's overall show was boring as hell.
I mean, according to you, you stay looking for gotchas and shit. I don't know what the fuck you talking about, nigga. You never know what the fuck you talking about.
No, who named a whole bunch of Negroes and anyone in general that said they fucking watch Rocco? I'll wait. Nobody. Shit.
I don't give a fuck what other niggas think. I'll watch it because I like it. Fuck.
You fucking like Rocco?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
I ain't watching none of them gems for I'm too young for that.
Name my other nigga that like it. No, nigga, I like it. Fuck them other niggas.
Alright, dog, whatever.
Wait, so you fucking with the Dr. Stone?
Yeah, I like Dr. Stone. Yeah, I watched that shit. Yeah, that shit fire to me.
Yeah, I fuck with how it's like science-based, but like they have that one nigga who's just like super strong, like unhumanly strong.
Oh, yeah.
That don't make any sense.
I mean,
that shit's on some JoJo shit, bro.
That man
anime.
ran like 2
it's anime,
marathons, bro, in like hours.
It's anime. You gotta just let it. You gotta let. you gotta let that shit slide, man. It's anime.
I would let it slide, but the show's like all this science and like, oh, we can do this shit by like the book, and then it's like they got this inhuman ass nigga that they're like boss battle against.
That's the joke, bro. That's the joke.
Shout out to fan base, appreciate it, man. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a good little show, man. I can't wait to see him rebuild civilization and bring technology to the caveman. You know, I'm waiting for all that shit to go down. And I like the problems that he's coming across, and those problems are forcing him to build new technology to deal with them. And I think that's like the whole premise of the show. And they're like taking rocks and stones and shit and making science out of it, and making inventions and shit, like base level
inventions.
Yeah, I fuck with overall though. It's just that one part. It's just like
yeah, that nigga's stupid strong, like OP, like, and he not even an adult. He like a kid.
Yeah, he's like their age, he's high schooler.
Yeah, it's like
it's like on some Baki shit. That's what it reminded me of.
I was like, yeah,
watch Baki?
You gotta let
Baki,
those
yeah,
niggas work,
I used
bro.
to watch Baki, yeah.
That's
The
what it
original,
reminded me of.
that new shit trash. That 3D animation on it, guy.
Nigga, you
What? The
stupid.
new
That
joke
3
goes
that 3D
ham, bro.
that 3D animation is fire, nigga. You
That
high.
shit
Hold
trash.
up. But this
No,
the
that
fuck
shit goes
animation.
ham.
Y'all need to get y'all ass whooped like dead ass.
You niggas tripping. That shit heat.
Baki?
Yeah, tripping. The new
Yeah,
Baki.
the new
Oh,
Baki
yeah,
is fire.
y'all niggas stupid. No,
Baki
it's not.
on point, fucking Berserk on point, and the King and Ashura is on
That
fucking
ass.
point. I'm telling you, CG
Nah,
is
bro.
fucking finna kill you.
I love CG, bro. I love CG anime.
No, I don't. I never really. You gotta
stop
go. You gotta go full CG. You can't go that half-ass CG, man. Like I don't like cell shading, like looking type of CG. I like the full on.
You like the
Shrek
video
or
games though, man.
fucking Toy Story CG, shit like that. Yeah, even video games. I don't like the half-ass kind of 2D, kind of 3D shit. I don't fuck with that.
No,
I
you,
know.
you
I feel like
big tripping.
big tripping. I feel like for the fucking like 3D animes, you gotta get used to it for like the first like 3 episodes, and after that, it's just watching for the story for real.
I mean, but Baki has no fucking story, man. It's just
What do
niggas
you
fighting.
mean?
What the fuck you
That
mean?
story
Yes, it
trash,
is.
supposed to get-
nigga. What?
Alright,
They're
you
they're
can't-
like
you can't
fighting
say
the
it don't have
prison
a-
niggas or something like that.
Nigga, we know
That was just-
I know the
the
story, but
story.
it's trash. It's simple as fuck. It ain't nothing
That-
deep
That
about
don't mean
it.
it don't got a story.
Surface.
Nigga.
It don't. It's basically
So I'm
none.
watching for those brawls niggas
The
to
story
beat
is just
each
a
other
setup
bro.
for the fights,
You-
man.
You got these strong ass niggas trying to kill you and be the strongest nigga.
Oh
in
my!
Japan.
Like
What the
every
fuck
every
you talking
fucking
about?
story in fucking Japanese cinema.
Wait. Isn't like every 20-something years the strongest niggas in the world go to Japan to fight and shit? But that's a
Oh my
story.
God.
man.
Yeah, that was the original show.
That's a story.
New version, it's like they're fighting some prison niggas.
The whole show is a fighting tournament, nigga. Like, come on. How is that story to you?
Goodness gracious.
Hey, look, the
Nigga-
fighting was fire and the story was cool. All right, that's all
Like, I
gotta
never
say.
watched Baki for a story, and I would never lie to a nigga and say it has one.
That's
When I
because
clearly see it
you a smooth brain.
No,
bro.
you a smooth brain, nigga, to think it has a story.
Bro.
God damn, your brain a jelly bean in a tin can, nigga. What the fuck you talking about, huh?
Yeah, you don't understand the story of Baki, you a smooth brain.
I did not
13-year-old
misunderstand
boy,
the story.
abandoned
It
by
doesn't
his
have
father.
one.
He don't get it, right? He don't get it.
I'm not being literal when I say it doesn't have a story. Obviously, everything has a story.
but
Like you should understand.
You going through menopause, Bush. I know you
Oh,
understand.
this
nigga.
nigga.
Damn.
Menopause. I'm dead.
Oh, this nigga. Well, Marcel, you like anything, Marcel. I see you. You were the only nigga that said you like Captain Marvel, though. So I mean,
It wasn't a bad movie. You niggas is high.
I understand. I've never heard you say you
I
hated a
didn't watch
movie.
it yet.
It had the whole Samuel L. Jackson backstory, nigga. That shit was fire.
How it had the whole? It didn't have the whole Samuel Jackson
played the same nigga
backstory.
in every movie proved me wrong.
That nigga Samuel
Yeah,
Jackson
he was a
had like
bitch in
couple
Captain Marvel,
scenes.
dog.
That nigga was not no damn bitch in Captain Marvel.
Yeah, he sort of was, man.
Oh
Tripping.
shit.
He had an afro just like he was a bitch in damn Die Hard with Bruce Willis, dog. Bitch.
Nigga, he was great.
Yeah,
in Bruce
exactly. He
Willis,
takes nobody
nigga.
next. Fuck that.
Nah, dog. He let that dude get away with I hate the N-word sign, man. Dude didn't do shit. How about someone finna get killed? Like, you didn't do shit. You didn't kill nobody.
Nigga, because that whole fucking Russian dude put the sign on him, dropped him in Brooklyn, and what you mean?
I don't even think he even got no bodies in the movie. I think Bruce Willis doing all
That
this shit.
nigga shot like 4 or 5 people. What are you talking about?
Bro,
It's
anybody
been a
can shoot
while since I
anybody.
seen that
That
movie. I don't
movie,
think he got no
That
bodies.
nigga shot like 4 or 5 people.
I
He
could've
might have
four or
got
five
some.
people,
Oh my
man.
god. Anyway, we got let's get right into what we came here
Bro,
today
that's
to do.
that's,
So
that's
let's get right into it,
no.
man. So so obviously we got to talk about the Jay-Z shit. A lot of people are outraged by what Jay-Z did. Some people are supporting Jay-Z and think he's doing the right thing. You know, saying he getting that money and it'll trickle down to niggas that aren't doing shit. I don't know what they thinking, but they said he doing work.
What do you do? All
What
I
he
know
do?
is black men don't cheat. So that cheating shit is all fake, man.
Man, no, nigga, this ain't got nothing to do with that. What?
Jay-Z
No, this ain't got
cheated
nothing to do with
again?
that shit. No, nigga, it ain't got
Bro,
nothing to
that's
do
the
with
last thing I
nothing.
heard about Jay-Z.
He talking about that
That's it.
lemonade shit. Yeah, nah, it's just has nothing to do with that. So you not, so nobody, so who's that in the
Does.
background talking? Who is that? Oh, this hey yo.
He like shot his brother and so cracked his own.
Oh my God. Hey yo, hey yo,
He shot his brother.
hey yo, tell your conspiracy nigga to hush, man. Like we hear that nigga in the back, dog.
That's that nigga like damn.
Where's the watch together, bro? Where's the watch together?
Oh shit, I gotta pull it though. Let me drop it.
Wait, where are you gonna put it up?
I'm gonna put it right in the. I might as well put it right in the chat. Fuck it. Y'all better hurry up and jump in for other niggas to jump in.
You put it in the YouTube chat?
Nah,
I
he
put it in
this-
Discord, general. It's right there.
I see it.
Is it this Eddie Murphy video?
Yeah.
That don't my shit.
Oh, shit, I forgot that. Damn, I gotta do that shit too. Actually.
Oh yeah, we in for another damn biscuit eating, damn watermelon sleep.
Epic, what's good with you, bro?
Offices
Nigga
featuring
racist.
All right.
Man.
Damn,
Y'all just get typecast like a motherfucker.
Jay-Z hair long as hell.
offices
Alright,
featuring
who
Jay-Z
played the
and
video?
the NFL
God
commissioner.
damn, boy, you knucklehead
Sponsored
niggas,
by the
man.
way.
Jesus.
You
said you asking Jay?
But Dula Upland, God.
Commissioner, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Definitely not the commissioner yet. Okay. I think we.
Offices featuring Jay-Z and the NFL commissioner.
Wait, what happened?
Goodell, by the way.
Why it was
I
quiet?
did that.
You said you asking Jay?
You asking me?
It's muted.
Commissioner, go ahead.
Definitely not the commissioner yet. Okay. I think we've passed kneeling. Yeah, I think it's time to
Nigga, what?
go into actionable items. I think everyone knows what the issue is.
Actionable items.
And we're done with that. Everyone knows what you know what the issue is? You know why we were kneeling? Okay, do you know the issue? Yeah, do you know the issue? Yes? We all know the issue now. Okay, next. Where are we moving on next? And I'm not, again, so to be clear for the room, I'm not minimizing that part of it because that has to happen. That's a necessary part of the process. But now we all know what's going on. What are we going to do? How are we going to stop? Because the kneeling was not about a job. It was about injustice. Let me bring attention to injustice. Everyone's saying, how are you going forward? And Cap doesn't have a job. This wasn't about him having a job. Right? That became part of it. That became part of the discussion. He was kneeling to bring attention to injustice. We know what it is. Now, how do we address that injustice?
And to go to Jay's point, we listened to our players. We understood what our players were saying, and we created a
Goddamn
platform
Roger
in which
Goodell,
to help
man.
drive change in communities
These
that Colin
crooked
has
ass
raised
NFL
and
niggas,
other
man.
players have raised. And this partnership, in addition to the entertainment aspect and bringing football and music together, is going to help us make even greater change. And we call it protest to progress, right? We need to make progress as communities.
Just having a place where we can have these conversations where it's like, oh, things are going on wrong in the country. You know, people are dying in these neighborhoods. Okay, where do we go? Again, I want everyone, yeah, it's a natural emotion to be upset. But where do we go now? Where are we going to take it? What are we going to do? How do we fix it? And what is everyone doing? What is everyone? Everyone can speak, like those Twitter people you talk. Everyone can talk.
I don't know, Jay.
Ask them what have they done.
We got the best in the business right here.
You can say Bush hates
So
successful
we think we
black
can
men.
do that, but the impact
What
is
you talking
really
about? I'm a Floyd
important.
Mayweather dick rider.
And as
How
I've
could you say
teased
that?
several times, with all this great entertainment, I hope people don't forget that a great football game is going to break out in the middle of it, by the way.
I hope they do.
Is that how you pulled away from that?
I mentioned
nigga?
that meeting went on for a while, and you can watch the whole thing at
All the
NFL.com.
discussion.
Nah, he pulled away from that, man.
Old white dudes love touching niggas, dog. I don't know what the fuck. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Every time you talk to an old white dude, they got to put their hands on you or something, dog.
Buck breaking.
No, they gotta assert that dominance. They gotta assert that dominance.
Oh shit! But yeah, I mean that was the Jay-Z video. So basically, he made a deal with the NFL. Now the deal is for him and his company, the Rock Nation, to co-produce the Super Bowl. Also, what else they doing? They doing live music entertainment. They're like live music entertainment strategists or some shit. I think that's the title of it. What
They
they're
want
supposed
to
be
bring
doing.
swagger back to the Super Bowl.
So they doing halftime shows and doing things as a part of the NFL promotional marketing team. Of course, they added music to it, so you're gonna see a lot of Rock Nation artists with the NFL now making songs for like the opening of the season and things like that, right? Now Jay-Z's also supposed to be a part of the Inspire Change project that's in the NFL, and the NFL brought that up. They put that shit together like in January because of all the backlash they were getting from outside the NFL about the Colin Kaepernick shit and all of that stuff. So they pushed this little project out there, and it's supposed to be like NFL players going to different neighborhoods and inspiring change and whatnot. Now Jay-Z he talked a big game about social justice, and he was with Kaepernick, and like somebody pointed out in the comment section, he did tell Travis Scott not to perform in the Super Bowl. I think in the song Ape Shit, he said some shit like, I don't need the NFL or something like, I don't know. He said a bunch of shit that wouldn't make you think that this deal would happen, but he did the deal anyway. And in this conversation with the NFL with the commissioner Roger Goodell, he said we were past kneeling and shit, like just a lot of subtle shots at people and shit. You know, people not really fucking with this. I mean, how y'all feel about it? Just based off of what I just said so far, and we get deeper into it later on.
I mean, why can't you do both? Why can't you continue to kneel, to continue the point of police brutality, and then fight against police brutality? I'm not sure who he was going after when he said, stop, we're past that. It's like protesting. Like, you can never be past protesting because there's always an issue. Like, especially so. I mean, if he's doing it for the money, and by all means, Jay-Z, get your money, but you don't got to be a coon.
And I feel like he tried to trick
How is he
niggas,
cooning,
man.
sir? How is he?
This
How is he
nigga
cooning?
He's
Out of
being a coon.
nowhere,
How
boy.
is he cooning, sir?
Oh,
Can you
boy.
explain that, please?
That nigga said we passed kneeling. What the fuck?
Because he said so. Just because he says we passing aliens, that makes him a coon now.
Wait,
boy.
is this Stone? Is this Stone? Am I talking to Stone?
I think that's Stone. Yeah.
Yeah, Stone. Actually, yes.
So him saying that we should move on to some more equitable options, it's him coon.
I mean, but why stop the one that we're doing that actually started in the first place?
Okay. I'll put that aside. I agree. We can keep doing that as well. But at what point, if that's obviously just the first stage, and what is the second stage of protest? What do we do? Because we can't keep doing it. They're going to keep throwing motherfuckers
Look,
out.
Stone, I'm still trying to figure out what the next stage is. This nigga talked about action, but didn't present anything.
Yeah,
What this nigga doing? What is his plan?
His plan is giving us reparations.
Reparations? You niggas need to stop living through athletes and celebrities, dog. Like, I'm tired of
When's
this
the
shit.
last time you seen a black person do a halftime show? Michael Jackson?
I don't care how much money this nigga got. How that's helping niggas, man?
Bro, like apparently Colin Kaepernick took a check too, so you ain't on his ass. What you talking about?
Colin Kaepernick took a check because he was wronged by the NFL. They blackballed him. They prevented him from making money.
He was wrong by the NFL. He sucked. He sucked. He was trash. What are you talking about? He was wrong by the NFL. He got cut, and then You ain't telling me that was part of the protest?
Yeah, I mean, he got cut.
Bush. Bush, just think about it. He just so happened to start kneeling when his ass started to get benched.
Well, yeah, y'all dumb as hell, right? First of all,
I'm dumb because
hold up. First of all, hold up.
Y'all something stupid.
Can I get a word? Hold up. Look,
You got it, bro.
look. He didn't even want to get attention. The only reason we know about the kneeling is because somebody pointed it out in the media. So if his whole plan was to get big off of kneeling and and it happened by accident, what the fuck are you talking about?
Hold on.
He's being a smooth brain,
He
bro.
don't want no attention. Let's stop
Yo,
that.
the nigga didn't even attend to get any attention off of that shit.
Football is
he was kneeling in the corner by his damn self. Nigga did not hold a press conference and showed them he was kneeling.
Bush, let's
nigga was doing his own thing. The media caught wind of it, and everybody got mad.
Wait, Bush. If you're kneeling, you're clearly doing something to be noticed. If you didn't want to that's the point, Bush. That's the point of protesting.
And this is America. This is football. Football is America's #1 sport, right? The patriotism and all that bullshit, right? So he's kneeling during the national anthem. You don't think that's not going to be
no, because they don't even show that shit on.
Out of here with that
yo, they don't even show that shit on TV. They don't show that
on TV. What you talking
about? Stone.
Yeah, obviously he was protesting. Sure.
Huge.
But not every protest is for attention, man. That's
false. Stone, that is a reach.
Obviously, he's in the #1 syndicated fucking sport. How is he not going to get attention? What are you talking about?
But that's not.
How can you just
assume that nigga was doing that to get attention? Maybe.
Okay, say he doesn't.
Maybe.
Let's say that he wasn't doing it for attention. There's no way in the sport, what it's known for, what it symbolizes in America, that he's not going to get attention. Because niggas get their panties in a bunch.
Nigga, what?
When you barely.
First of all, hold on. I'm not gonna fall for the bait. We're not even talking about Kaepernick. We're talking about fucking Jay-Z.
Not even no bait. What are you talking?
We're talking about Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Like,
talking about Jay-Z.
But again, that shit. I don't even get on that Kaepernick shit. That shit's stupid. Y'all niggas dumb as hell. He was doing it for money. Shut up.
But I'm trying to focus on what Jay-Z is saying because we don't know the whole plan, right? We don't know.
That's my problem.
Okay, your problem is that you're not patient enough to wait and listen.
Nigga, wait. Nigga, we've been waiting 300 years.
Look.
That's the whole thing. We don't know what the fuck this is,
look,
right?
He tried. No. He presented this. No. He presented this shit as some big social justice deal. But all we know about is the fucking music deal and none of the social justice shit. And it don't even have its own name. Nigga, it's a part of something that already exists in the fucking NFL. Inspired change.
First of all, wait. The problem with that is he had a press conference after he got put in this position, and he didn't say okay. What he said was, "I think we're past kneeling," because they asked him, "Would you have knelt with Kaepernick?" And he dodged the question by saying, "I think we're past kneeling." Right? That's strike one. The most damaging thing, in my opinion, is that he was like, we're past kneeling. It's time for actionable items. One, Kaepernick wasn't just kneeling. He was doing actionable items. Even if it's not about Kaepernick, Jay-Z hasn't done any action. All he's done is say, yeah, we're past kneeling. So he says shit we shouldn't do in protest, and he hasn't actually done anything in protest. And fucking good old commissioner was with him there, just fucking laughing in the background. So it's a bad look all around. And I feel like if he was trying to get something done, he would have came into that thing with some things to be done. That's just how I feel. But hey, you might need to wait for it. But as of right now, he is definitely not looking. It's not like, oh, we need to wait for it. The actions that he's taken so far make him not look good.
And my other question is, what the fuck y'all expect from Jay-Z? Like, what's my biggest concern about?
The nigga sold crack, bro. Like, what y'all think?
What do y'all think that nigga was going to do?
Why you had this nigga on a pedestal, dog? Like
you put this nigga on the pedestal.
No, I didn't. When? No, I didn't.
Sucking his dick off the 444. Oh
we
man,
can't.
Jay-Z talking about some woke shit.
That's straw man, boy. That nigga making a scarecrow. Nigga, who the fuck you arguing against? What are you talking about?
What were you expecting from Jay-Z other than some shit that is not gonna benefit? When has Jay-Z has said that he's gonna do certain shit, but when has he actually When have we seen Jay-Z put into action of something that is concerned about the black man besides putting it on the record?
Yo,
When did we learn?
Niggas brought up several things in the comment section, man. They talked about how the title thing was supposed to be this big black change in the music industry, but it wasn't.
Title wasn't for black people. He was trying to get the bag. What you mean?
Money. Like all the things that Jay-Z was trying to do
businessman.
for the black man.
Hold up.
Business moves.
I didn't say title was exclusively for niggas. I'm saying it's supposed to be black ownership over music and music ownership over music.
It was Jay-Z's ownership. So I'm sorry to interrupt you,
music.
Bush, but listen, Bush, I understand that. First of all, I don't think Jay-Z himself ever said it was for black people. Correct me if I'm wrong. And even if he did, like pragmatically, that's like Dr. Dre saying, "Oh yeah, I made beats for black musicians to better listen to." Like,
I mean,
no, you playing
a semantics game. You know what the fuck they mean when they say that.
Okay, let's play realistically. Let's play realistically. What is title done for the black community? If that's what it's for, what is title done for the black community? If that's what it's for, what has it done?
That's my point exactly. What are you talking about?
That's
I recall Jay-Z getting angry at people that were taking shots at him because he got a little tight because he was doing title and stuff like that, and he the one that brought this black shit into the equation when he got mad at niggas for criticizing title. He was like,
okay,
y'all don't
so
support
even
me
if Jay-Z has
like,
said that,
on.
what me and Stoner are saying is that Jay-Z is not about that shit.
I never said he
was. Do you disagree or do you? Okay, then we agreeing then. What's the point of bringing that up if you agree with us?
I'm saying that he had several other business ventures that people said that were going to help the black community or help people out in general, like the whole Nets thing, right? There's going to be a black owner, and he'll own
I've
like
never
a tiny
heard
bit
anyone try to paint Jay-Z as an activist. Like I've never heard that.
Well,
and even if they have,
Bro.
personally, I think that's
stuff.
a flawed interpretation of Jay-Z's motive, which is to get the bag. And that's what I think this is. The problem with doing this is Jay-Z just trying to get his bag is actually, I wouldn't say running counter. Well, yeah, he's brought in to run counter to the activism because the shit that he said so far is running counter to activism. That's my thing, because this is the first time that Jay-Z is actually fucking up. So, like, he could be fake or whatever and still get his money and not hurt shit.
Nobody has an issue with him making money. Like, I mean, we live in a capitalist society. Of course, you got to make money.
You're not listening. You're not listening.
I mean, what are you talking about?
He can go ahead. You got to listen, Bush, and you'll understand. He can go get his money and be fake. That's fine. But in this case, the reason I'm personally mad, I think the reason Stone's heated is because Jay-Z is actually running counter to actual black activism. So if you're not for it, just stay the fuck away from them things. And don't speak on too.
That's what we said already.
All right, I got a question that's slightly off topic. Y'all niggas taking that dinner date with Jay-Z or?
No, we not. We still on Jay-Z. We not gonna crowbar in some random shit, man.
Well, what is it? Bush, it sounds like you're in agreement with me and Stone. Like, was there a disagreement at all, or y'all just got into an argument?
No, I mean, I don't know. He brought Kaepernick in. I don't know where the fuck we did. He brought
okay, but is there a disagreement, or I feel like we all in
biggest
agreement? Jay-Z on some foo-foo shit. Like, I don't think there's a disagreement on that.
There ain't no disagreement on that. My biggest thing is, why would you expect anything more out of him? Why would you expect something different?
I mean,
I don't think Bush expects anything different from.
Like, nobody said that shit. We can't criticize a nigga for making a deal. Like, we can't criticize his actions.
I mean, shoot, we could give him more attention, I guess so.
I mean, didn't we criticize Kanye West when he met Donald Trump and shit? Like,
wait, Stone, you stupid. You should have.
I should have criticized him for meeting with a man. Like, I
and
can't
going
for
on
what that represents,
the world public stage and saying that he's from a different dimension and he's that nigga in jail. Yeah.
We got niggas in the comment section.
I expect that from Kanye, so
we should not. All right, then that nigga, we should not have this nigga Kanye be the representation for black people.
This nigga said
that's the issue. You think that everybody thinks that every single celebrity
wait, so who
of that race.
I mean,
but nigga, that's how everybody who's not black sees black people. Like, oh, all these niggers act like Kanye. Like, that's how they see it.
Hey, yo, somebody in the comment section was like, props to him for saying fuck the kneeling bullshit. Anybody want to respond to that?
No, I don't agree with it. I don't even want to get into that, to be honest. If they want to go further into why it's bullshit, for one, but if that's how you feel, then that's how you feel. I don't think kneeling needs a voice. Like, there are already plenty of people against kneeling, so he definitely doesn't have a role to play if he's just gonna come in there and say fuck it.
And not everybody has a huge sum of fucking money that they could just throw around. Some people, in order to protest to show that they are angry or frustrated, they have to do shit like kneeling and marching. Like,
Oh, actually, I got a question. How would you prefer people protest these things then? If kneeling is bullshit, unless you think the actual issue doesn't exist, which I think reveals a lot about
the
whoever's talking.
issue is more self. It's or the person. I don't know. I'm trying to play devil's advocate. I think the person who's saying that F that kneeling F BS is because of what he actually did it for, not necessarily because of the protest in itself. That's what I'm thinking. That's the only thing I can possibly.
Oh my
think.
God! What did he do? You need to have proof. Give me some proof that he did it for the money.
That the kneeling was in protest?
No.
Okay, no. Well, that's not what we're not talking about.
No.
Kaepernick
We talking to Stone. Stone said some dumb shit. I want proof.
You're going backwards.
Wait.
Can we?
Said I was playing devil's advocate, and the only thing I can possibly think of is because he was actually losing his job and not actually for the protest in itself.
Okay. A
Okay.
lot of niggas bring that up, but nobody has gotten any proof of that. They just saying shit out their mouth.
That's
the
what
only
I'm
thing,
asking.
the biggest thing about that is because his stats were going down. It was clear as day.
I posted his stats. His stats was some of the highest it's been that 1 year before he left.
But he was still on the bench.
Worse than him with contract.
Yeah, like what do we? Yeah. A lot of niggas have ended up on the bench. A lot of niggas have come off the bench. Tom Brady wasn't a fucking starter.
What makes it weirder in people's eyes? Once again, I gotta keep prefacing this because you think this is coming from my ass. Devil's advocate is what makes it worse is that he took that deal from the NFL afterwards that undisclosed amount.
That don't make it worse at all. That ain't got shit to do with nothing. He was clearly being blackballed.
That's what people think that he was doing.
No, he was clearly being blackballed, and he got paid for the time he missed, the work he should have been doing. That's what he got paid for, and they paid him, so he had evidence. So I mean, he had something for them to pay him.
Creighton said, "I just think as a nation, it's bringing nobody closer. It's putting people on different sides. I take the stance that I say that kneeling is disrespectful, especially several times, but that's just my opinion." That's what he said.
Okay, let's talk about this shit, man. I see people saying this all the time. All right, drawing attention to issues that are negatively affecting part of your country should never bring you apart, and they're never gonna bring you apart if everyone is on the same page. All this is illustrating is we're not on the same page. If someone is saying, hey, black people are getting fucked, or Jewish people are getting fucked, or Arabs are getting fucked, and people's response is to say, why are you talking about this? There is clearly a divide already existent in your society. I feel like further going on, the only people that say shit like they're drawing the divide between us are people who would prefer for us not to have these conversations. And that honestly disappoints me more than any kind of theoretical divide that you could be lamenting. Because we're talking about, fuck a divide, bro. I hope we get divided if we can come together after that divide and actually fix some shit.
Were we even ever together in the first place?
We're all together and then ignore people dying, bro. Like, what the fuck is you on?
I mean, we were already divided to begin with, and niggas are feeling the fire, so niggas are speaking out against it. So, I mean, we were already divided. Nigga, that's why you think we have separate communities. The black community, the white community, Chinatown. Like, nigga, we already divided.
You think we have separate communities? What?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Separate. You said you think we have separate communities?
I said, why you think we have separate communities? That's
what I said. Okay. Yeah, so like shit like that, like again, like as Bush is saying, like we're already divided low key. Like stuff like this is just, there are problems that have come.
Not low key, high key.
I mean, low key to this nigga, obviously. Low key to this nigga, obviously. This nigga being a commenter. Like, if you're not understanding, if you white or whatever you are, you're on the outside, you don't understand it. But, I mean, if you do any amount of research into what's going on, these are clearly serious issues. Like, I don't understand how you can just, like, what would you prefer then? Just us to not address these things? Or, like, what is the solution for you people that say shit like that? I just want to know.
I don't know.
Like, what would you prefer we do?
And who's it disrespecting?
Or anyone else does?
Because, I mean, Kaepernick mentioned that he was told, he asked a soldier before he even did the kneeling thing. It was like, hey, is this disrespectful or whatever? And the soldier said it was not. So who's it disrespecting if the person that's in the military said it wasn't? that he asked first.
I mean, that's one person. He doesn't
it's one
necessarily
person, but
represent the whole. Yeah, but even then, like, I personally don't think he's being disrespectful by kneeling. If this, like, you know what I'm saying? I think it's more disrespectful to try to move past the shit that he's talking about. Like, it's a flag versus actual people, bro. What does the flag represent if not the people? Fuck the flag if the people aren't being treated right, bro. Like, what's wrong with y'all? What are y'all standing for if y'all let the people get misrepresented and prioritize the symbol? Y'all missing the point. It's a symbol. Prioritize what it actually stands for, bro.
Exactly. I mean, I think everybody understands that pretty much. They just doing it for different reasons. It's like it's just a cop out.
I know what they really mean when they say, "Oh, you shouldn't protest." It's good, but I'm not trying to make the accusation. So I'm gonna deal with this bullshit ass argument. It's dividing us. Fuck it. I'll take y'all seriously, but we know what's up when niggas say stuff like that. We know that.
Yeah.
I mean, Fidel Castro was to black people, Fidel Castro did a lot of good shit for niggas. So I mean, he backed several African countries when they were going to war. He allowed Assata Shakur to go there and hide out when she was framed for killing a cop. So I mean, he did a lot of shit. So I understand why black people like Fidel Castro and other people don't like Fidel Castro, mainly white Cubans.
Like, Fidel don't mean the same thing to everybody, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't think they're trying to necessarily embrace dictatorship, even though I personally wouldn't try to put that on, but I guess they're talking more in the shirt. Like, I mean, if you're talking about, anti-establishment shit like that means something different. Or I'm not going to get too deep into that. But it's not necessarily the alarm bell it is for people who are comfortable in their status quo.
Yeah. Anyway, let's So we are still on this Jay-Z shit right quick. I got another video I want to play. I think I got several videos here. Let me play this other video right quick. Let's see. What is this? No, that's not right one. This one you probably, everybody in the call may have to go to the stream to see this one because it's not on Watch Together. All right, so I'm going to play this video right here. Now, this dude named Brian Michael Cox, he what? He said that I think he like a producer or some shit. But he knows Jermaine Dupri, and he's saying that Jay-Z told Jermaine Dupri not to accept his NFL deal because he said that Jermaine Dupri was offered this deal before Jay-Z. So we're gonna play that.
And there's an active shooter scene or something going on in Philly, like a manhunt or something.
Really?
So I don't know. I just know that people were asking me about that, what's going on. So prayers to what's going on in Philly right now.
At least 6 police officers shot in Philly.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, CNN.
Are they killed?
They say shot for right now.
Shot for right now, yeah.
That's crazy. That's wild. That's extra wild.
He still have this.
He's in the standoff shooting. He's still shooting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's one guy in the standoff.
Yes, that's what it's saying.
That's extra crazy.
Dang.
Wow.
Well, you keep looking that up, Rufus, and if you know what's going on, just fill us in.
Okay.
Jay-Z is partnering with the NFL.
That's what's up.
Now, how do we feel about this, fellas?
I think it's good for the culture.
Now, wait a minute.
People like football.
I know.
And Kaepernick already settled, right?
Yeah.
So,
okay.
what we got issue for?
Well, a lot of people are very upset at Jay-Z.
Why?
And T.I.
T.I. too?
I've never, because I think T.I. just posted it and he was like, remember T.I. saying he was boycotting the NFL, but now that Jay-Z's done a partnership or whatever, it's cool. Like I said, I've never.
So T.I. said it's cool?
Yeah, he reposted what Jay-Z was doing. Right. I've never had an issue with not like watching the NFL. I was never gonna not boycott the NFL because I hearken to the fact that all the flack that JD got for the Super Bowl, but Jay-Z does this, and now it's like
that's my number one thing also too.
Yeah.
I mean, Jay-Z went hard.
Yeah.
He went hard against like fuck the NFL. I don't need them. He went hard. You know,
on the song.
I'm saying, I'm behind closed doors too. Like he wasn't like, he made it clear that was not what he was fucking with. I mean, my personal opinion is this: there's a lot of things that's going to be unearthed because of this. Like the fact that how the Barclays got into Brooklyn and what was promised.
That just looks. That's a crazy look. Goodell and Jay-Z.
Yeah. And then the fact that Colin Kaepernick is not involved with this social justice thing that he's doing, like that, for me, It would have been like, yo, I'm gonna go get Colin and Eric Reed to be a part of this, and then we'll go like, if it wasn't about money or being a capitalist. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's my thing. It's like, and also Live Nation. There's a bigger play here.
Right. I think it's ownership.
No, but there's just a bigger play here. Period. You know, Jay-Z's on a contract with Live Nation, man. Like, this was real. You know what I mean? He's a billionaire, but he's still in a contract. You know what I mean?
Right.
Live Nation handles all the, all the fucking venue shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me that somebody was like, yo, like, this is what we're doing. We like, this is what's happening.
Right.
You're gonna make a lot of money, but this is what's happening. And you're gonna do it because we advanced you this amount of money. You owe us boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Like, we never know what the underlying business. Now here's it. It could, I'm not saying that they can't turn into some good shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
But for me, I just feel like the kind of flack, we also talking about a guy who single-handedly picked up the phone and called Jermaine to tell him not to do it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we talking about a man a year ago, not even a year ago, picked up the phone. It's the same program. When we all went to the fucking, we all had that meeting.
Yeah.
With the NFL. All that shit was a part of the same. It was the same shit. Social justice.
Right.
It was the same exact shit. You know what I'm saying? For me,
I didn't know that.
It was the same exact shit. So for me, I'm like, and I wanted to make sure I was clear before I even spoke on it. You know what I mean? I was like, is this the same shit? And I went down and I did my research and I called the person who invited me to the NFL thing last year. And I was like, and they was like, it's the same shit. I said, well, send me the information. It's literally the same exact shit. The only difference is what Jay-Z's doing is he's doing the actual Super Bowl halftime.
Yeah. Well, he's going to help produce the Super Bowl show.
He's going to do the other shit too.
He's going to counsel them in social justice and a campaign. It's called, I think it's, I want to make sure it's called what they call it. Inspire Change. What is it called? I think, he's going to consult on entertainment, including the Super Bowl halftime show, and contribute to the league's activism.
All right, that's pretty much it of that video right there. Y'all might be still listening to it.
I'll just cut it off.
But yeah, that's so that's the thing, man. Like Truth was saying, he undermined a lot of people. A lot of musicians that were like, I'm not doing the Super Bowl shit. I'm with Cap, #I'm with Cap. And then Jay-Z comes in and provides the entertainment for the Super Bowl and all those places, even though that they were starting to lose more and more black artists from doing the show just because of the protests and things like that. So, and then he said he had freedom to do whatever he wanted, which I'm confused by because this is the same NFL that let that nigga keep that Redskin head mascot shit up. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't fuck with the NFL anyway. The CT, all of that shit. I just don't feel like we need to put all our energy into the NFL. Like, I feel like black kids should aspire to do more things that play football and basketball and shit like that. Like, I'm off that.
Yeah, I agree.
So with all that being said, man, Jay-Z cancel support, man.
Am I canceling nigga for basically being a hypocrite?
Just this thing right here. Not his whole career, just this thing right here. All right? Because when I say this, niggas be like, his whole career, I like Jay-Z. I'm just talking about this thing right here, man.
On this one thing right here, I got to cancel, bro.
All right. You still here, Truth?
Cancel.
All right. Stone, you still here? Stone, your coon, Stone left. All right, it's cool.
No, Stone's gone.
All right, support. All right, Epic, you alive?
Nah, nigga going
I guess
too.
not. Support. Anime nigga, where you at?
Shit. That's how them Russian polls work.
That's why they rig shit, man. Every nigga that didn't show up got to vote for Trump, man.
Let me go with the support.
All right, so why you support?
Because it's just another black man making money. I can't hate on that. Can't cancel.
Oh, it ain't even about hating on that, man. Like, do we always want to live vicariously through these athletes and these celebrities, these entertainers? Like, we did the same shit with Obama, but we didn't really receive much. See, a little bit. I mean,
no, I don't really even care about celebrities for real.
I mean, the only reason why I say we should not take them more seriously, but have them in a sort of high regard is because not only do they have the public stage and shit, like I just seen Cardi B talk to Bernie Sanders, and then Cardi B is trying to get all her fans to vote for Bernie. Like I like shit like that. Like I always question that I assume that most celebrities are like very progressive and forward thinking.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, cool. Like you're a black celebrity. You should push for issues that affect the people that are just like you. And most celebrities don't do it. I don't know why. Maybe they with like the record label, they're not allowed to. God damn.
Yeah, yeah. Do your shit push to talk. Anime nigga.
My bad, my controller almost fell on the ground.
You had a nigga in the background talking and shit. And now you closing and opening doors and shit, nigga.
I just always want celebrities who actually have that kind of influential power to do something with. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, nobody expected. People already respected Jay-Z. Like nobody. It ain't like we like Stone was talking about. We had expectations and we didn't care about this shit. Like Jay-Z could have did whatever the fuck he wanted and lived a long life or whatever. Like he decided to do this deal. Nobody put a gun to his head and made him do this shit. And people didn't like what he said and they criticized his ass for it. That nigga was stuttering and I don't know if that's normally how he talked, but he didn't seem very comfortable in his own skin at that press conference.
And not at all.
So I mean, I don't know. I just don't. And like I pointed out before, like he not adding nothing new. And if he is adding something new, he didn't say anything about that shit.
Nah.
So we'll wait and see, man. We'll wait and see.
That nigga didn't say a damn thing.
Didn't say shit. Now what y'all want to get into next? Y'all want to talk about Michael Jackson shit again? Because there was a documentary that dropped.
What this nigga do this time?
No. I mean, we still talking about the same shit. The media.
Was it the same documentary?
Yeah, the people are still talking about leaving Neverland, and I think the media is finally on board with the Michael Jackson fans that the shit was extremely flawed and had terrible facts and everything was fucked up about it.
That nigga was touching kids, man.
We got the documentary here. We might as well watch it. It's like 15 minutes or whatever.
Was watching. Fuck it. I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, we not doing shit.
Is it in the watch together? Or?
Yeah, it's in the watch together. This one is in the watch together.
All right.
No, but I really like that Cardi B was what's it called? Talking to my man Bernie, bro. I fuck with that.
And we gonna talk about that shit later. A lot of people were they were like, man, Cardi B sound ignorant as hell. Like they were a lot of people talking shit. People were talking, people were talking shit. I'll fuck with it though. Cardi
B, look, she may not be the smartest person, but she's the only person I've seen actually getting politically involved in shit.
It ain't even that she dumb. It's just the way that she talk. And I think people assume you're not smart because you talk a certain way, which is
I may talk slow, but I don't think slow.
I don't think Cardi B dumb at all, man. I mean, she did some dumb shit, but I don't think she overall is not intelligent. All right, let's play this documentary. This brand new documentary that's supposed to be exposing leaving Neverland. All right,
play it up.
We were looking at Exhibit 579. The statement that you wrote was, Michael Jackson changed the world, and more personally, my life forever. He is the reason I dance, the reason I make music, and one of the main reasons I believe in the pure goodness of humankind. He has been a close friend of mine for 20 years. His music, his movement, his personal words of inspiration and encouragement, and his unconditional love will live inside of me forever. I will miss him immeasurably, but I know that he is now at peace and enchanting the heavens with a melody and a moonwalk. I love you, Michael. Is that right?
That's what I wrote,
yeah. Wade Robson, who met Michael Jackson when he was 5 years old after winning a dance contest in Australia. For decades, he never missed a chance to refer to himself as a close friend of the pop star, someone who was his mentor and largely responsible for Robson's successful career as a dancer, choreographer,
now we're not gonna
and
watch all of this,
director.
just a little bit of it. So,
in this 2016 deposition, never before seen publicly, Robson talks about that glowing tribute he wrote to his longtime friend, Michael Jackson, in the days after the pop superstar died.
I love you, Michael. Is that right?
That's what I wrote, yeah.
But now Wade Robson is singing a different tune. He and another proven liar, James Safechuck, claim they were sexually abused by Michael Jackson as young boys in a one-sided so-called documentary called Leaving Neverland.
Everybody wanted to meet Michael or be with Michael. And then he likes you.
Critics say Leaving Neverland only has one goal: money. Wade Robson and James Safechuck both swore under oath that Michael Jackson did nothing inappropriate to them. Then, in a failed effort to get rich, they changed their stories to seek a huge, multi-million-dollar monetary payday in lawsuits against Jackson's estate and companies. Their lawsuits against the Jackson estate have been dismissed not once, but twice. Nonetheless, they are pending on appeal, so Robson and Safechuck are still holding out hope for a big jackpot, and hope this one-sided hit piece leads them to their pot of gold.
If there's a potential financial payout of hundreds of millions of dollars, there is an incentive.
That litigation over the last 5 years or so has generated many, many hundreds of pages of legal documents in the form of sworn declarations, deposition transcripts, motions, judgments, etc. And anybody who's been following the case and following those documents as they've been published will be aware that there are significant problems with these guys' stories. One of them was caught committing perjury in his creditor's claim. So we knew before the film came out that the two protagonists on whose stories it was based had credibility issues.
Skeptical media throughout the world are questioning director Dan Reed's agenda in making the film. They see through the litany of one-sided accusations from two known liars who repeatedly spin a salacious drumbeat of alleged sexual abuse, while offering not one shred of evidence or independent corroboration to support their stories. Just two accusers who have admitted lying in the past and changed their stories a number of times, so the entire film rests on their word and nothing else.
Your journalism has been heavily criticized because you didn't include the opposing points of views in the film. Was that a conscious decision from the get-go?
If you're going to be mentioning Michael Jackson, though, don't you have some obligation to get in touch with the people who have his interests, even though he's not here, obviously? Because you're saying and you're repeating some pretty extraordinary things, don't you have an obligation to talk to the family, even if you claim this isn't about him?
Well, what does the family know about the sexual abuse that happened? Do you think they know about the sexual abuse?
But when you're doing it, this is a documentary,
it is,
say,
yeah.
right? So when you're doing a documentary, don't you have an obligation to at least ask the question? Because you don't know what the answers to questions are until you ask them.
Well, we know that the family and the estates and Jackson during his lifetime and his lawyers all denied that any sexual abuse took place. And those views are strongly represented in the film. We give those views a lot of time in the film on screen.
And this is a huge payday, potentially, for anyone who can establish they were victims. And I'm not questioning them. I don't know the truth. I'm questioning you as the director because you never went to the Jackson family before you finished.
We don't make any allegations about the Jackson family. So why would I?
Well, you make an allegation that Michael Jackson's a paedophile.
Yeah, so I make allegations about Michael, but Michael's dead.
But he's dead.
And I've put his rebuttals, his denials in the film.
So the devil's advocate would say, well, okay, the guy's dead. He can't respond to this.
Wade Robson and James Safechuck are not dead.
Jackson was accused in 2003 by the Santa Barbara County District Attorney, who some said carried out a personal vendetta against Michael Jackson that lasted for more than a decade.
Well, we haven't ruled anything out.
In 2005, Jackson was declared innocent by a jury in a case involving a boy named Gavin Arvizo, one that CNN legal analyst Jeffrey Toobin called an absolute and complete victory for Michael Jackson and an utter humiliation and defeat for the prosecution. Since Leaving Neverland was released, numerous errors, misrepresentations, omissions, and outright falsehoods have been identified in the film, which relies solely on ever-changing stories of Robson and Safechuck. Leaving Neverland is a film that has been shown to include provable lies, conflicting accounts, contradictions, staged reshoots, faked scenes, reconstructed memories, critical information omitted, manipulated news clips, discredited source material, and key motives ignored. Perhaps the most glaring fabrication in Leaving Neverland comes from accuser James Safechuck, who clearly lied in the film by claiming he was sexually abused in the Neverland train station Michael Jackson had built to resemble the one at Disneyland. But there's a big problem with this story. A huge discrepancy in the timeline.
He says that one of the locations where Michael Jackson was abusing him on a daily basis was the Neverland train station.
Right.
And he vividly describes the interior of the train station. Now, this version of the story that he tells in the TV show places that abuse in the train station in 1988-89. The train station did not even open until 1994. And as you correctly say, in his sworn declarations in his ongoing litigation with the estate, he says that Michael Jackson stopped molesting him when he was around 14 years old in 1992 because he got too old for him. Right. And the whole narrative of this film is that Michael Jackson molests boys, and then when the boys hit puberty and get too old, he then ditches them and moves on to a younger boy. That's the whole narrative that they're selling with this documentary. But when it's revealed that this location where Safechuck is describing his abuse it did not exist when he was the age he said he was, Dan Reed, the director of the documentary, goes onto Twitter and says, well, there's no dispute about when the train station was built, but what's in dispute is the dates of the abuse.
Right.
So James Safechuck was abused after the train station was built. Well, firstly, he's now accusing his own star witness of perjury because James Safechuck has signed not one but two sworn declarations in which he states that Michael Jackson never abused him after 1992. Right. So in order to defend his documentary, he's throwing its star witness under the bus by calling...
All right, I'm going there right there. That's pretty much it. So yeah, we're not gonna play the whole thing, but the whole thing is 30 minutes long. Go ahead and check it out for yourself. It's a pretty good documentary to counter the whole film. It pretty much goes over every single point in the film. And a lot of people pointed this out soon as the shit dropped. But the media didn't pick that up. So nobody really cared about what the fans were saying. But I guess now since this documentary came out, people are starting to pay attention and see that there's a lot of flaws in this film. And if you are canceling Michael Jackson based off of this film, then you shouldn't do that shit because this film is false. Like,
smooth brain ass nigga.
So that's pretty much it with that right there. We're gonna move on from there. I was gonna do a cancel or support on this, but we don't need to. I'm pretty sure everybody.
God damn. I had to call for like 10 minutes. Niggas was silent. I was like, what the hell going on?
Oh, motherfucker, let's go ahead and do it, man. This is cancel or cancel, man. Same shit.
Cancel.
There's two different images. One side is Michael Jackson, the other side is the director and the victims, the accusers. So what side are you on? Basically, that's what it is. That's pretty much.
I don't want to cancel victims. I'll cancel the director, but I'm not canceling victims if they're actually victims.
Oh,
like, you should always feel fine to go
justified,
but I think where it got fucked up was when they made the whole movie based on flawed evidence, which is no evidence.
Man, I cancel both of them.
Gotta cancel that nigga MJ, bro.
All right. Marcel said MJ still okay. All right, people are saying the director. Yeah, I mean, yeah, cancel the director, I guess. Yeah, you're right about the whole victim. I'm not saying cancel all victims, these specific ones, but I mean, I guess you're right, and shouldn't say that. So,
God damn.
I guess that's pretty much it. Let's move on to something else. Actually, Anime Nigga, what do you think about this? Are you a fan of Michael? Did you cancel that nigga? Are you still here, nigga?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm canceling both of them because we low-key know Michael Jackson was touching them little boys, but
he might have been touching them boys, but he was touching some boys.
He was touching some boys.
It wasn't them, but
yo.
But that many niggas cannot accuse somebody of being a pedophile without at least one being true.
I mean, how many niggas? How many niggas were there though? It's been like 3 or 4 niggas.
You don't gotta argue against his opinion. Let him get his shit off, Bush.
3 or 4 too many.
I mean, this is, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, I understand what y'all saying. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Classic. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Too many. God damn, who's fixing their car?
Let's move on. Let's play a game. It's game time now. All right, it's game time.
Oh man, I came right on time.
It's game time, and I got a new game here. I'm gonna give y'all a scenario, right? And I want y'all to pick the weapon and the person to help you in this situation. All right, we're gonna first start off with the people. I'm gonna give you the I'm gonna give you the scenario first. This is the scenario, right? All right, so scenario is your girl is taken to an abandoned building. She got kidnapped. All right. And this building has like 12 floors. And on each floor, there's somebody that you have to face, right? First floor.
Chambers? What?
What? What you said?
I said 36 chambers? Nah, my bad. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right. That's the building right there on the left, if you see it.
Mortal Kombat ladder. Okay.
I see it.
Game of Death Bruce Lee shit. All right. So the first floor 1 through 6, contains 30 rabid animals, rabid dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Dogs.
Rabies.
Oh,
you got to fight off these angry dogs, these vicious animals. All right. Floors.
Do I get a cure after I beat them?
No, nigga. Floors 7 through 9.
So I'm gonna die afterwards.
Exactly. The fuck? Then I'm gonna say no.
I mean, look. There's hospitals that exist in this world, man. You can go to the hospital, man. All right. Like this ain't a post-apocalyptic, nigga. All right. So floor 7 through 9 is 400 zombies, nigga. All right.
Do I get a weapon?
We gonna get to that, nigga. We gonna get to that. All right. Floor 10 contains the mountain from the Game of Thrones.
God.
All right. Floor 12 has 2 Edo Tensei Bruce Lees, man. So
2. Wait, what? 2 of them? Only one of them existed. Where they found 2?
Nigga,
they cloned that nigga, though. They cloned that nigga. Look, he's still a human. I mean, he's not a human, but I mean, he didn't like he got powers like fucking Naruto. You know what I'm saying? He just like a zombie Bruce Lee, man. That can fight.
That's still Bruce Lee, man. He don't need power.
Okay.
That's not one. That's 2 of him.
Look. That's pretty much the scenario right there. All right. Let's get to the people. Now, you're not going to do this mission by yourself. Actually, you're not going to be there at all. You're going to have to pay somebody to do this mission for you, right? This is going to bring us to our one guy to go, right? All right.
How am I going to pay someone to get my own girlfriend?
I mean, because you too weak, man. You a beta male, man. You scrawny, man. You can't.
But hold up.
You can't fight, man.
Blocking that message.
I don't think a girl's worth going to do it this much.
Oh my. I mean, say that's your wife, then you married her.
Right? She's still not working.
I ain't chance, nigga. She can go somewhere, bro.
Say it's your mother, nigga. Your
those
mama.
2 Bruce Lee's gonna be beating on me like Cap and Winter Soldier beating on Iron Man. Nigga.
Some niggas went back in time and captured your mother, and if your mother died, then you can't be born, nigga. All right.
Damn it.
Okay, fine, man. If you want to be like that, bitch.
All right. All right. So these are the people right here. This is the one guy to go, right? So we're going to basically go right into the one guy to go. All right.
Oh, okay.
And these are the people. We got Steven Seagal. We got Chuck Norris. We got Jet Li.
Get Chuck Norris the fuck out of here.
We got Michael Jai White. We got Donnie Yen. We got Iko Uwais. We got also Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
We got Jackie Chan.
All right,
do we have them current day or at their prime?
Yeah,
at their prime.
At their prime.
Right?
Doing cancel. We doing cancel or support. Not cancel or support, but one got to go with this. All right.
Get that nigga Steven Seagal the fuck out of here.
Get that nigga Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris is not a real nigga, bro. He's just a joke. Like,
well, hold up. That man fought Bruce Lee already. He got experience.
Chuck Norris.
He got experience. Hold up.
Chuck Norris is not an actual martial artist. Am I tripping?
I think he is.
Listen, I'm thinking he is.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I remember those films.
Okay.
No, I'm thinking about who could fight Bruce Lee. And I know damn well Jackie Chan can't beat that nigga. So he gotta go first.
Nah, you trip, bro.
You think Chuck Norris beating Bruce Lee?
Hold on.
He had a better chance than Jackie Chan.
You think Drunken Master not beating Bruce Lee?
That shit not real.
Nigga, what?
Nigga, it's Chuck Norris. What the
Look, these are actual martial artists. Yeah, they star in films and they kind of play up the fight scenes a little bit, but they can actually fight. They actually study and train. You know what I'm saying? So they're not
Chuck
like
Norris built like you.
absent.
Chuck Norris built like you sell propane. I ain't with it, bro. Fuck
We talking about young Chuck. Have you seen?
We talking about young
Have you
Chuck,
seen young
talking
Chuck
about their
Norris?
prime, nigga. Talking about
Yeah,
their
yeah.
prime.
Did you see the Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee fight?
That nigga was huge.
No,
We're not talking Walker. I know I got a picture of Walker, Texas Ranger, though. We're not talking about that nigga. We talking about prime Chuck.
Okay, my bad.
All right. All right.
Even still, fuck Chuck.
Nah, fuck Steven Seagal. Fuck Steven Seagal, dude.
All right, so we got where you at, Anime Nigga? Where you at, though?
Was it?
Who you getting
Actually,
rid
you know
of?
what? I forgot about
Who am
Steven
I
Seagal.
keeping?
Who you getting rid of? Who you getting rid of?
The fake Joe Budden top right.
Michael John White, okay.
Hey, Bush, get this nigga out of here, dog. Get this nigga. He doesn't know who that is, bro. He doesn't know who that is, bro. Get him out of here.
How dare you disrespect him by calling him Joe Budden?
Send him back to the chat. Send him back to the chat. He out of here.
You said get Chuck a hack. Chuck Norris is 8th degree black belt. Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and vote for Steven Seagal. I don't fuck with Steven Seagal. That nigga,
Get that nigga out of here.
Yeah, get Steven Seagal out.
I mean, he's supposed to know a deadly art, but that nigga been raping and eating all the time, so I don't know.
With that, that's probably gonna help us in the tower. Fuck
Get him out of here.
You can't beat Bruce Lee with your hands. Beat him with your dick.
Get him out of here.
So what does the chat think? All right. So we gonna eliminate. I mean, well, there's accusations of Steven Seagal touching on people and shit. You know, doing the whole.
What they gotta do with fighting zombies, dog?
What
they gotta do with fighting
I'm just
zombies?
saying, man. He been living fat off. He literally fat, and he been living fat, man. Like, he probably ain't been practicing a lot.
Bush, if this man was the best fighter on this list, I don't care who he ranked. He helped me fight these zombies. It's Bruce Lee, dog.
I mean, that's true. That's true. I get. Yeah, you're right. Are you picking this fat nigga though? are you on this?
I ain't picking that. I'm not.
No, I'm just
saying.
You bringing up shit that got nothing to do with nothing, dog.
You say he was raping?
Raping and eating that sweet. That's what he's at.
On the list.
Hold on. You know, Morgan got a point.
The fat guy
got a point.
Yeah.
Steven Seagal got choked out by.
No, let me think about it. Morgan, you gotta think about it. If he's raping, that means he's used to overpower people. So hold on, we might have to
women,
keep him on
nigga.
the
Fucking models.
They'll take some
Models that barely eat, nigga.
Hold on. Hey,
that's a feat regardless.
That's still a feat. But I have no
feat
feats overpowering people.
Yeah.
I know that.
All right,
He do.
So how many anorexic models equals one rabid pit bull though?
Wait, Bush, hold on, Bush.
1-to-1.
Are these fresh zombies like new zombies, or are these?
No, these are like Walking Dead. They
like
slow.
The current
they
season
slow.
zombies.
Like no past season zombies. They like slow. They just zombie. It's just a lot of them.
Oh shit.
So they're not like fucking 28 days later zombies. Niggas be running like roaches and shit. Nah.
Okay.
That's OP right there. Nigga, you would not survive.
Some Resident Evil zombies.
No.
You could do a running route with 400. You could do a running route.
Look, they slow, man. They not and they slow overall.
Wait, but
they have no
how
feats.
big this fucking building? 400 zombies ain't fit into one floor, nigga.
Nigga, they're on multiple floors.
Like, yeah, you said like 7 to 10 or something.
Yeah, 7 to 9. Yeah.
Wait, how big is it? Like, wait, what?
I mean, there's a picture on the screen, man.
Bush, that building looks small as fuck.
It's
that's how you know do architect.
Bro,
that building looks small as hell.
It's a fucking zoomed out picture, nigga. What the fuck?
That bush look that fucking building look like 15 by 30.
Ain't no 400 zombies fitting them 3 floors.
Exactly.
Dog. Ain't no way.
What is on floor 10? You got a gladiator or something?
Nah, that's the mountain.
Look at the door at the bottom. Look at the door at the bottom. See how small the door is compared to that tree. See that door?
Nigga, that's
comparing the door.
tiny. That's tiny.
Anyway, let's get back to the.
This nigga Bush definitely not no fucking architect.
That's shoulder.
This shit built like the Harry Potter castle. What the fuck?
Shoulder to shoulder.
Nigga, look. Can we pick our champion? All right, Steven Seagal.
Side by side.
Niggas gonna be squeezing and fighting there, man.
Yeah, right.
That's probably how we didn't pick the biggest nigga, man. Say something
gonna be on the
just
stairs,
gonna
they
roll
gonna be in the
over.
hallway.
That make it easy to kill the zombies, huh?
If Stevenson goal is fat, we might have to keep him. Man, they cramp that
Exactly.
face. Like,
They gotta
using sacrifice to the zombies.
I mean, yeah, the zombies are lined up perfectly for you, man. Yeah, it's easy.
I might fuck with that nigga with the gun. He got a gun in his hand. I might have to use him.
No, he don't have the gun with him. Like that's just a picture.
Put a picture with that nigga with a gun.
Oh, wait, are these zombies anorexic?
That's a good question.
Because then we can just send the Seagal on them. That's easy. That's his floor. That's his job right there.
Hold on, wait. Hold on, I got a question. Wait, Bush. I got a question. This is very important. Let's say we get to the 12th. How do you expect us to beat these Edo Tensei Bruce Lees?
I know the Edo Tensei. That's what I'm saying.
They regenerate infinitely.
Let's just say that was a regular Bruce Lee. I didn't think y'all niggas would be like. I didn't think y'all believe Bruce Lee was OP. Let's just say they cloned Bruce Lee and resurrected that nigga, and he like a normal human now that can fight. And shit, all right?
Okay.
All right. Let's do that. All right. No Edo Tensei. All right.
The Illuminati? the real question. Hold on, wait. The real question is, what did my wife do to get this nigga so pissed off he threw her in this building? That's the real question. Okay.
Y'all explaining to me, I might go home, bro. I might not even find out. Okay, bet.
Look, man, she rejected that nigga in high school, man, and that nigga mad
Ain't
about
no
it,
way. Ain't no way this man did this for no reason, Bush. She did something.
Look.
I'll fight the dog.
He was rejected, man. He was rejected.
I might fight some zombies and still understand. But when we get to 2 Bruce Lees, I need to talk.
Bro,
you gotta
I gotta take out. I gotta take out at least one of them, bro. I know that nigga not taking out 2 of them.
All right. Let's continue this shit. Who we eliminate next right now? All right. Let's just get this out the way.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, get that nigga out of here.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, okay.
Oh, you wildin' with that.
I get that.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, that nigga actually fight.
Same vote. He's Chuck Norris.
No, that nigga from the night. That nigga from the night. The night comes for us.
He better fight than Jackie Chan. I know that.
No, the fuck he's not.
Yes, he is.
Nigga, watch the drunken. You trip, Josh. Watch the drunken master. That nigga
Jackie Chan finna hit a zombie with another zombie.
That nigga Marcel talked about somebody that nobody like. I know him, but these niggas don't know who that is. You gotta show them. You gotta show them footage.
That nigga got hands.
He said that shit. That nigga got hands.
Listen, he ain't got no talismans, dog. It's the real Jackie Chan, right?
Bro. How many Jackie Chan movies have you seen, Josh? No, wait. What was that one Jackie Chan movie when that nigga was in New York running from that damn biker gang the whole movie?
That's Bronx. What I forgot what it's called. It's like
Rumble in the Bronx.
Rumble in the Bronx. Yeah, Rumble in the Bronx. Nigga said Rush Hour. Stop.
Rush Hour.
I was like, you know this nigga young, man.
But if we pick Jackie Chan, is what's his name? Is Chris Tucker with him?
Hell no. What? What Chris Tucker gonna do?
We talking about he distracted people.
For the zombies.
Yeah.
Look.
Listen, he could distract one Bruce Lee while Jackie Chan fight the other Bruce Lee.
And he'll win eventually, you know. And then what's it called? Chris Tucker always get that one punch in. And knock that nigga out.
Well, y'all niggas stalling, man. we not even finished there, man. Let's eliminate like all these niggas but 2 people though. All right.
But you didn't think this through, obviously. Like, there's so many questions in this. Like,
we gonna get to all of that, man. Damn. Can we finish this out first?
Wait. This mountain guy on floor 10. How big is he?
This nigga is like 7 foot.
That nigga big.
What are his feet?
Let me show you.
He had a sword stabbed through his head and he kept fighting.
What? Oh, we ain't getting
Josh.
We ain't getting past that.
This nigga died, right?
We need all 8 of them. That's the only way.
Hold on. Josh. The original mountain died, right? This nigga died. This dude brought him back to life, and he's an immortal zombie.
No, Bush, we need all 8 of these dudes. What are you talking about?
We talking about the alive mountain. Let's lay the alive mountain, all right?
Oh, the alive mountain?
Right. Okay. God damn, boy, y'all niggas ain't even seen this shit yet. Like you,
nigga, I seen this shit. Nigga.
All right. Who we eliminate next on this list, though? We're getting it down to 2 people, though.
Who that nigga with the bald head?
Michael
That's
John
the nigga
White?
from fucking
Black Dynamite.
Doctor Strange.
No.
The ancient one?
What?
Oh, man, hold up. I'm picking her.
Yo.
What?
I just watched Avengers again today.
Oh yeah.
Hey, hold on. Get into the watch together. We're gonna show y'all some videos, all right? Just to help y'all.
Show them the one above all crushing that nigga head with his bare hands.
No, we're not going. I'm gonna show you how big that nigga is. All right. Pause.
That nigga big as hell. That nigga big as hell.
They could just like punch somebody because they.
That nigga is nimble too. Look how fast that nigga is.
They didn't drink that nigga whiskey or something.
So that's how big. I mean, he don't look that big. He look bigger in the show. I think, but Connor ain't Connor like 6 something?
You just say he don't look that big.
Oh.
How big he is compared to Conor McGregor?
That nigga big as hell, boy.
I mean, it's all that flesh gonna stop from 4 or 5.
Bush. Play the scene where he crushed that nigga head for Josh.
People love to make up shit.
All right, this is a video from One Above All about. We already eliminated Steven Seagal, but here's a video.
I was reading up and you know what? Anderson's so cool. All's made up. All people love to make up shit. I was reading up all the shit that Steven Seagal's made up all through his career because there's a whole thing going on right now where Steven Seagal told everybody that Anderson Silva he taught Anderson that kick, right? Which is kind of what he's supposed to do, right? I mean, there's videos of him training with Anderson. Well, fucking Anderson barely even speaks English. Yeah. Just run around and tell everybody that you taught him it. And you know what? Anderson's so cool. He'll probably be like, yeah, he taught me. He's a good guy.
I always thought that was just him playing a goof.
But Anderson played a goof. Anderson might be playing a goof. Didn't he do a little
Wing Chun in the
he always does that. He'll do a little like moving the hands funny, and he's just letting you know he's ready to fucking explode in your face.
Ready to kick you in the chin.
Yeah.
What?
That was a ridiculous fight.
What the hell are we watching?
Saying that? Is he really saying that he's the one that taught him?
Yeah, Steven Seagal's really saying that. Boss Rutan went fucking crazy. And Boss Rutan, I'm going to go do an advertisement for his gym, so I'm going to try to get him on the podcast too, because Boss Rutan will have some fucking...
I mean, basically, they saying an old dude choked this nigga out, man.
But show a video of this nigga of his hands. God damn it!
You said the mountain, so I'm assuming the character, not the actual actor.
Yeah. Bush. Show the video where he crushed that nigga's head.
All right. God damn.
Where he crushed that nigga head?
I gotta see what we up against, man. Like,
let me see. Skull crush. All right. Here you go. I think unavailable.
Well, look for that one. Look for that one. Oh, there you go.
Say it!
Oh,
bro, this nigga's like 5 foot. I could crush a nigga.
Kill the children.
Oh, damn.
Stop it. Not like that.
Half the niggas on this list is 5.
Bro, nigga's eyes. You really put your fingers in someone's eye.
All right. So that's
Oh,
that.
hell no.
I mean, you got the resolve to do it.
Yo,
all right, but honestly, in all seriousness, none of these dudes on this list can help me. None of them. In all seriousness.
What's the weapon I'm getting, huh?
Look, these niggas are like they action stars too, man. Like they inhuman. They can fight like lots of niggas at the same time and shit like that. We're not just taking the actors, man. We're taking some of their characters and shit too. All right, not they magical ones and shit. Like none of that shit. I'm just talking about they fighting ability, how they look in the movies. All right.
That nigga from The Night Comes for Us, bro. He might have it.
Hold up.
He might have it.
Hold up. Then wait. Then that means John Claude Van Damme wins because he's what's the name from Street Fighter?
Yeah, the Raid dude has the best chance. You right.
He's General Gao, man. Like.
All right. I mean, look. Let's eliminate more. Matter of fact, let's not even eliminate. Who y'all picking specifically from this list?
I'm picking the dude from the Raid. He got the most hands. Dude.
All right.
I'm picking Jackie, bro. They got 2 mops in a bucket. We turned that whole floor up, dog.
Oh, damn right. You damn right, Jackie. That nigga nice.
Hold up.
The nigga from Raid, bro.
Marcel Raid, nigga. Okay.
Give me Chuck.
Truth. Oh, the nigga
Jackie
Morgan.
Chan, bro. 2 mops in a bucket. We fucking the whole floor.
Chuck ain't lost yet. So
damn, I was gonna pick Chuck Norris. I gotta go with John Claude Van Damme now. Like,
oh shit.
Right. I don't know what Chuck doing against some zombies.
Where you at? Where you at, anime nigga? Where you at?
Didn't you watch Family Guy? There's no under his beard. There's no chin, just another fist.
All right.
Catch niggas slipping, dog.
All right. Sorry. Let's move on.
He got that fucking Afro samurai shit.
He's at the mountain skull fucking Jackie. Damn.
Yeah, Jackie Chan ain't doing shit, man. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Bro, y'all niggas
He's qualifying this whole goddamn list.
No, he's not.
You put Mountain in any Jackie Chan movie, he's getting his ass whooped with
Y'all niggas
Jackie Chan, right?
master. Jackie Chan, if he got alcohol, he's beating anybody's ass, bro. Y'all tripping.
All right. Let's get to the weapons. Let's get to the weapons. All right. Here are your
Bro, I
weapons.
think it's gonna be alcohol.
Now I get
It's
weapons.
probably some crack though.
Is a rum bottle a weapon?
Here are your weapons. All right.
Is that a grenade?
Now the white number is how many bullets and stuff you have, right? Like how many of that
You
weapon
think
you
nigga
have.
enough? What the fuck?
That's like that's
Enough. Is that unlimited? Is that unlimited?
That's unlimited, nigga. Enough, man.
I'm taking the
Unlimited.
fucking gun. Just put it.
Hold on. Look at the other numbers. These are the level of floors you can take that weapon. All right, so level 7 is you can only take that weapon to level 7. Floor 7, all right? Level 12 means you can take it all the way up to the top floor, all right?
Oh, I'm taking a knife then, nigga.
Okay.
I'm taking that
It's
gun.
a knife.
I'm taking that handgun.
I'm taking the bow.
All right,
I can take it all
handgun.
into level 11.
This nigga
Now,
Morgan said the fucking
now with the
bow.
handgun, you got 410 bullets, all right?
How many zombies are there?
There's 400 zombies and there's 30
Nah, I
dogs.
can't take that.
Just headshot them all.
Nah. Don't forget about the 30 rabid animals. Don't forget about that shit.
Man, get that bow.
All right, that's the
I'm
scenario.
taking that sword, dog.
Am I taking Hawkeye with me? What am I doing with that bow?
You're not gonna
I mean,
have
he could
no room to cock that bitch.
Wait,
back.
can I pick Hawkeye?
Y'all gotta
Pick
realize
Hawkeye,
a
I'm
bow
taking the
does nothing for regular niggas, man. Regular niggas not doing shit with a bow.
They gonna grab the arrow out the air.
That's why I'm handing it off to Chuck Norris. What you mean?
Yeah, you not
Norris
going
don't know
yourself,
archery.
man. You not going
Yes, he does.
Yo, you not going yourself, man.
Show me the
all right?
panels. Show me the panels,
Give me
nigga.
the hammer. I'm gonna sneak Bruce Lee up there.
You ain't sneaking
With the
no
hammer.
dog.
I'll
Yeah,
sneak
he
Bruce Lee
stick a
up there
dog
with
with
the
a
hammer.
hammer.
I'm taking that.
You got 10 hammers, dog. That's what you got. 10 hammers, dog.
You can't fight.
I'm taking that knife.
You like
Nigga,
utility belt
it's
for
not
the
like
hammer.
nine. It's not.
This
It's
nigga
not like
said
nine breaks.
And I can get him back up.
Look, you got Batman
That's
utility belt,
unlimited
nigga.
ammo.
Wait, Bush, is
Knives do not break.
What
Bush
up?
is the building like fully stocked, like it has random equipment lying around? Cause I took Jackie Chan. That's infinite weapons, low key. Like we don't even need nothing else.
Jackie Chan used the environment, dog. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the grenades and let Jackie Chan carry me through, bro. If he gets stuck, I'm gonna throw grenades.
So you only got 15 grenades, though, man, and you might make the building collapse.
Only 15 grenades, nigga. What?
Collapse.
You go kill your girl, nigga. The building gonna fall on both of y'all, niggas, man. What you mean?
Hey, she better learn how to fly or something, bro. I don't know what to tell you, man. We diving out the back
and
and
captured.
I'm gonna let Jackie Chan like dive out the window and ride a flag down or something. He got plans. I'm saying.
All right, so what weapon you taking, Josh? What weapon?
This is a bow? What?
What?
Morgan, I know
don't
you'll know how to use that bow, bro. I know.
I'm gonna learn shooting dogs when I get to the
Yo.
You gonna miss. You gonna miss like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
boy.
give me that handgun. Give me that
This ain't
handgun.
gonna fuck with the
You say
shooting
fuck
scary, dog.
Dungeons and Dragons.
This is
Yo, yeah.
This nigga finna roll for a critical hit and shit.
It basically
You guys play
is,
D&D
dog. It
right
basically
now.
is, yeah. So what weapon you taking, Josh? What weapon, dog?
I'll take the handgun.
Handgun. All right. Josh got the handgun, man.
So I'm not gonna use it on the dogs. I got 400 zombies. I got 10 bullets left. Pop one in each Bruce Lee. Probably gonna waste like 3 on each.
Nah,
I got like
You
2
can't even
left.
take it to that
can't-
level. It only goes level 10.
It's to floor
Oh,
11.
No, the gun go all the way. I mean, go to 11.
it
You ain't
don't.
go to 11.
No,
11.
it don't.
It's at
So
11.
I got
11, you
so
right.
not
It's
use
at
it on the
11.
dogs. Pop it on all the zombies. And
You right.
use the other 10 and dump it on that big nigga. Like shit.
That
Here we
nigga.
go.
What you gonna do with Bruce Lee though, nigga? What?
Wait, Josh, you got 410 bullets, man. That's 400 zombies and 30 dogs.
Exactly.
All headshots.
Listen,
He said he's not using it on the dogs.
If
I'm
that
not using it
nigga
on the
miss-
dog. I'm
if-
using.
How you gonna beat all the dogs with your hands?
You just say you just.
You right.
I'm
I get all
I'm a
that.
pistol
You
pistol
can
whip.
pistol whip a dog. You can pistol whip.
Okay. All right.
Pistol whip him.
All these
dogs
dogs
are gonna
Cujo,
run. Then they
man.
gonna jump. They gonna jump while they in the air. Just pistol whip. There we
Okay.
go.
All right, so
Bro.
Josh got the handgun. Who next? Where you at, True?
I'm taking the grenades, bro.
You taking who's
That's
taking the
grenades and Jackie Chan, nigga. Like, come on, I'm untouchable, bro. Jackie Chan gonna beat him with the mops. He run out the mops. I throw a grenade. We done.
All right,
And that building's small as shit too.
Mop.
One grenade taking out the floor.
Oh, that nigga said the mop.
You gonna kill yourself though, man.
Now.
Said knock a dude's head off. Nigga said I'm using 400 bullets on Bruce Lee. Nigga, that's 2 Bruce Lees, though.
200 of Bruce Lee. There's 200 each.
I ain't gonna kill the zombies, nigga, with your bare hands. You going?
Just choke them out.
All right.
Push them out the window.
They zombies. They don't breathe, nigga. What the fuck?
He said choke them out.
To the head pops off.
Choke them to the head pops off.
You know how hard you gotta squeeze.
I'm not the mountain, my nigga. That's not how
Yo,
choke
Morgan,
works.
you got Chuck Norris. Who you taking with Chuck Norris, dog? What weapon?
I already said the bow.
The bow?
What you
Okay.
mean?
Oh,
The bow?
shit.
What
Morgan,
the hell?
you are not using no fucking bow.
How many times I gotta
This
tell
nigga ain't
you?
doing shit with
I'm
that bow.
sniping. I am sniping.
Nigga,
bow?
Nigga,
Yes.
you know how
You
hard
only,
it is to pull
first of all,
back a
Morgan, you only have
160-pound
200.
bow, nigga?
Okay.
He can pick the arrows back up.
Yeah, he can pick arrows back up. Yeah.
Reusable, Josh. Think.
Are you kidding me?
Nigga,
So,
Use your
so
common
can I
sense.
can I go to Walmart and buy
Morgan,
some bullets?
Do you know how tired your arm is gonna
Oh
be,
yeah, he
nigga?
could do that.
If that's a 160-pound bow,
You cannot
nigga,
leave the 36 chambers and go to Walmart and come back. Nigga, that's not how this shit works.
Yes, you can.
Morgan, I'm telling you right now, you don't have the aim to use that bow, dog.
You doubting me
I
now,
know.
Josh? That's what
Yes.
you're doing?
Yes.
I should believe y'all some gun slingers, huh?
Morgan,
I got a grenade. You can't mess with a grenade, nigga. What you mean?
Blowing up the whole building. That ain't effective.
Morgan gonna try some
That's
Hawkeye shit and put 10
Yo.
arrows in the bow at once. They all gonna lay right in front of the watch.
I'm jumping off the walls. I'm trick shotting.
Now he jumping off a wall.
360 no scope.
you ain't
Yeah,
got
that's
no
a that's
space,
a that's
nigga.
a tactical bow.
400
Yeah.
zombies, nigga. You ain't got no space for that.
Stone said,
Hey, Bush, we got to change the live title too. It still say Jay-Z
That's
on
enough, Stone.
Oh, that's remote. Yeah, you're right.
Morgan out here breaking
Josh,
the laws
what
of the
Josh
game.
picking? Wait, Josh got
said
the
he going to
handgun.
Walmart. What you mean?
Oh, Josh said he going to Walmart.
Watch more bullets from my handgun, dog.
Yeah, no, we're talking about
Josh, you walking out Walmart with a gun, you're not coming out of it. I'm telling you that.
Me, I'm gonna send John Claude Van Damme to go do it.
I said, this ain't Texas, nigga. They
Look, man, you can't go to Walmart. What the fuck? You can't just walk to Walmart, nigga.
Why you can't? Man, we set up a plan, and all you gonna do is keep breaking our plans.
You know there's a Walmart close by. I don't care where this building is. There's a Walmart around that.
Look,
It's gonna be a Walmart and 3 McDonald's.
First of all, Bush, don't we have to go to Walmart to buy the gun anyways? Like, what kind
Nah,
of
it's gonna be there, man. It's gonna be there.
That's a real
Josh ain't gonna tell you to go to Walmart, nigga.
You in a hurry, man. You in a hurry, man. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, so this is a random gun just lying on the floor?
No, yeah, I mean, whatever gun you pick on magically appear. They got the thin air, though.
Now there's magic.
So a gun magically appeared, but bullets can't. What kind of nonsense?
No, man, look.
It's limited ammo, nigga.
Yeah, matter of fact,
where am I putting this 400 bullets at?
I mean, look.
Sometimes you need to reload it just to reload automatically.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, put it in your pocket, man. Wear happy jeans,
like,
though.
Nah, it's like the
Baggy
arcade game. Just shoot off screen, and it'll come back.
Off screen in real life, nigga.
Shoot at the wall.
Yeah.
Shoot at the wall. It'll come back.
Oh, Morgan gonna reload automatically then. Call his
He
shots.
said, "What is this
miss.
nonsense?"
Hey, that's clean.
Yo,
Listen, I'm asking the real questions, okay? Like,
that nigga said. Oh shit, man! All right. I think.
What's next, man? We got our weapons.
Yeah,
we got our carries.
Taking the hammer. Easy.
Oh, you got your weapon. And I mean, that's pretty much it, man. I mean, the next thing to do is to explain
we
how you
all, we all lost.
Yeah,
we all lost.
The only thing left to do to explain how you gonna use that weapon to win.
Chuck Norris.
Man, I got my dub.
But you know how tired you niggas gonna be from 400 zombies, nigga?
We can take breaks.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you can't take no damn break.
Bro, that's why you got.
I'm gonna chill on the stairs.
Yeah, the characters. Yeah, look, the characters y'all pick are the ones using the weapons anyway. Yeah, I said it already.
Wait.
I mean, y'all weak, man. Y'all not picking y'all shots. Y'all can't fight.
That's what the weapon's for.
The weapon's for us.
No,
Butch, I got a grenade.
Look. Wait, who gonna fight Bruce Lee? Not y'all niggas.
I'll help.
Wait, that's a handicap. It's gotta be a 2-on-2.
I'll do the Piccolo shit. I'll do the Piccolo shit.
It has to be a 2v2.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's gonna be a handicap.
I never said. Look, I never said the two Bruce Lees were gonna be in the same room, dog.
You have the same floor.
Yeah,
there's several different rooms. They're on the same floor, but there's a couple of rooms, man.
This nigga Bush.
There's the same floor, but there's multiple rooms on that floor, man. Come on.
Bush just made that shit up. I can hear this voice.
So I got. You telling me there's a bad rule? I gotta find these
open doors.
You gotta find this nigga, man. Yeah.
I gotta play hide and seek with Bruce Lee. Fuck out of here.
Wait, Bush,
That nigga's gonna jump out of a closet and beat my ass.
Marcel, I got a question. So if I'm on the final floor and that nigga's waiting for me to open the door, I just don't open his door, go take my girl and leave. Like, I'm about to go do
obviously
that.
he gonna have your girl. Come on, man. Like, come on. Obviously he gonna have your girl with him, man.
But if there's multiple floors, can I just go up without fighting everybody? Like, I'm not gonna open every door once I find the
Man,
stairs.
first of all,
I'm just
y'all
gonna
niggas
go.
wild. I'm taking the elevator. I'm going straight to the 12th floor.
The elevator don't fucking
building
work. You
is
seen that building?
abandoned, dog. What are you talking
The
about?
elevator
You
don't
think the
fucking
elevator's
work.
gonna go up with 400?
I take the fire escape.
He gonna climb it.
I take the fire escape.
Yeah, this is Bruce Lee, Big Boss. Yeah, Game of Death. Yeah, this is what this basically is.
We dead.
So yeah, Bruce Lee
None
did a
of us is
movie.
winning.
Yeah, he did a movie called.
Is Bruce Lee mad at me, or he just doing his job? Like, can I convince
This was the
him not
last
to
thing he
give a
wrote
fuck?
before he died.
Nah. He's gonna beat your ass like that. That's
Nah, sneaking that nigga with the hammer.
He's determined to beat your ass.
The first thing I'm doing when I get my wife back, I'm gonna ask her, what the fuck did you do when I was gone?
That nigga Death Racer said he the easiest floor, man. Yeah, Death Racer right. Yeah.
What?
Death Racer said Bruce Lee was the easiest floor, man.
What?
I still don't know who it on 10. But yeah.
That's the mountain.
the mountain nigga.
The dude in Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Oh, that's an easy dub too.
You stupid as
This nigga Morgan is dumb, bro.
I got
No one's
200
taking
shots.
a hammer to the
You ain't
head.
firing no
Bro,
bow.
Morgan.
He's eating
That
all
nigga
200.
got stabbed
No,
through
he's
the
not.
brain
Light
with a
him-
sword and
We're not
Wait,
talking about
Morgan.
Zombie Mountain, man. We're not. Look, that's just the picture.
Wait,
We're not
Morgan,
talking
I got a
about
question.
Zombie
You gonna fire 200 bulls and hit them damn dogs?
No. With the dogs, I'm just getting the arrow and just stab.
So y'all
Straight
rather
up.
fight Mountain than Bruce Lee.
nigga. These dogs have rabies, bro. Let's
Man,
not
I'm
do that.
taking that. What you mean?
I'm just gonna evolve. Off of the
He
rabies,
said he
And
taking
then I
the
got
shit.
Chuck in the back. That's an easy
That
dub.
nigga taking the rabies, huh?
Bruce Lee not even gonna have a chance, bro. If I'm already
Bro, how you tanking
off the
disease,
rabies.
nigga? What the fuck?
he
I
immune
don't think
to
that's how
it,
that
man.
shit work, nigga.
Look,
I'm walking
that
off.
nigga didn't take a bath for a year. He built some immunity for
It's
it.
gonna be like a sensu bean, alright? Be powered
Yeah.
up.
Walk it
shit.
off.
So pull up to the zombies. They slow. Just stabbed him in the head too. Died. Sidestep. You already know.
This nigga said sidestep.
Morgan,
Shut
it's
up.
400 zombies. You gonna
you mean?
sidestep into
400?
another zombie?
Nigga, you
different
showed
floors.
You're not sidestepping 400
shoulders.
zombies, dog.
It's 3 different floors. That mean they separated.
400. You see how small that building is?
Yeah, it's a project building. I know.
Small as shit.
So y'all gonna be shoulder to shoulder in there, dog.
And I'm gonna be firing.
You gonna be swag
How? You
surfing
got
with the
no
zombies
room.
and shit.
You got no room to fire.
Y'all just don't believe. That's all.
All right, so now that y'all seen the whole, who the best person, who the best fighter? Let's just do that. Now
That
y'all
nigga
seen
from the
it.
raid. That nigga
Throw
from
the
the
black
raid.
guy
The
away.
nigga from the raid.
Throw Joe Budden away.
That's not
All right,
dope.
so-
Hey,
so-
man, both of these cat niggas different,
Look,
bro.
so we
Cat
take
niggas-
it.
Wait, Bush.
What?
Joe,
Is there a
Bush, say
time
Def
limit?
Jam.
Do we got a time limit?
I mean, yeah,
Or
you in a hurry. That's why you can't go to Walmart.
man, this nigga
man.
Bush
Y'all
over here talking about so.
Y'all in a hurry, man.
Yeah. No, nigga, ain't no time limit. I'm gonna take 3 days. I got
So-
this motherfucker.
So if I clear out the first floor, can I
Look, well, I mean, look. If there's no time limit, you can't go to fucking
All right.
Walmart and get more weapons. Man. Stop.
Listen. My goal is to get to like floors, go home, sleep, come.
You can't go home.
You
back.
can't go
You
home,
can't go
nigga.
home.
Once
You
you get
definitely
there,
can't.
nigga.
You have to sleep in the project building.
I
You
can I
think they
sleep
gonna
on the
let you
stairs
leave,
there?
nigga?
Can I
Fuck
sleep on
out.
the stairs?
Yeah, probably.
You
Yeah,
sleep
you
in the
can
building.
In between floors?
Yeah,
But,
bring
Josh,
you a
can
lunch,
clear
nigga.
out-
Bring you a
can clear out
sandwich,
an
nigga.
apartment. You can clear out an
Nah,
apartment
bullshit.
and then sleep in that hole.
Look, you're not gonna be there anyway. It's the character, man.
Bush, it's a 2v2, nigga.
Oh my god.
Wait,
I'm mad niggas jacked the whole plot from
Y'all
Bush and
saying
told
all
him
these
what it
niggas
is.
can't. Y'all saying all these niggas suck ass compared to Bruce Lee.
Wait, Bush.
Yeah.
So if we're not there, what are we doing? Why does all this?
You rooting for that nigga? Like you
What?
You,
If I don't gotta be there, if I don't gotta be there, I can give a fuck, bro.
I ain't no narrator. You got me messed
Look,
up.
let's
Y'all look like Hunter x Hunter or shit.
let's pretend like you really care about your girl, man, and like
And what
you
am I
really.
doing? Just watch him fight? Like,
I mean, you gotta
I'm
root him
going there
on, man. You gotta
with
help
enough
him get through the building, man. You the
first time
strategist.
friends
Send
to
me
get a
the
knockable
highlights to
boost.
my phone,
You the
bro. I'm
strategist,
not gonna
man.
watch that shit live. I gotta write her will, dog. What you mean?
Yeah, you pick the weapons and the part. You picking the things involved in it, man.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, like you picking the things that he need. You supplying
This
the
nigga
weapons.
said my
man.
wife better be Rihanna or something.
You better be two Rihannas. Fuck out of here.
Look, man, look, she's screaming, help, stop it. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's
Man,
going on in
I'm
that
screaming
building,
back,
man.
what did you do?
Yeah, what did you do to get in this predicament?
I can hear that on the first floor.
Why do they got Bruce Lee in there with you? What did you do?
This nigga was so mad he resurrected Bruce Lee, found some zombie, found some dog with rabies, and got the mountain. What the hell did you do to this nigga?
Look, man, look. He was
Wait,
rejected.
if you outside
All
the
right,
building,
that's it.
could you throw the grenade to the window?
I mean, I guess
your aim gotta be.
I mean, I guess
What you mean? You just gotta bust the windows with the grenades.
I mean, look,
Have you ever tried to throw a grenade through a 5-story window? My nigga? That's not good.
Easy.
Nigga, that bitch
Grenade's
ray
heavy. It's like
Y'all niggas don't go outside enough. Oh, God.
bro.
You ain't throwing enough grenades.
When I tell you, I actually threw a grenade, bro. I actually threw a grenade. You not throwing that bitch farther than like at least 30 feet, bro. That bitch heavy.
Bro, if
That
it's
bitch
my
heavy.
wife
30 feet.
is on
That
the
bitch
line,
heavy as
I'm
fuck.
throwing that jump to the 50th
Bruh,
floor.
That shit gonna fall right back on your ass, dog.
I
It's gonna fall right back on
I
your
actually threw that bitch, bro. Y'all niggas not throwing no damn grenades, no plus 35 feet.
See, that's why I picked the
He
boat.
said, "Can I have a rope bush?" I mean, a rope. Nah, I ain't allowed no fucking rope, nigga. What? So he can climb
right there.
What's a rope gonna do?
He gonna climb. He gonna try to climb the side of the building to get to the top floor, dog. Yo, look at the weapons, man. You could pick a gun and kill all the zombies, dog.
Nigga said enough.
I'm taking those knives.
Dude, the hammer is to be the best. No one's taking the hammer to the back of the head.
The
How you
hammer's
gonna
is
take out
trash.
those goddamn dogs with a hammer?
That's fairly easy.
How you taking out zombies with a hammer?
Y'all just talking about pistol whip. What nigga said pistol whip? Like what?
That was Morgan.
Yeah.
Morgan said that.
Listen, pistol whip is more effective than hit him with a hammer.
No, fuck is not.
If all the
Hammers
zombies,
one of them things is
made for
specifically
that.
made to hit shit. Others are pistol.
No, they're made to fucking hammer nails inside wood.
You see the back of the hammer?
You
Yeah.
hammer nails?
Let me show y'all a scene. Hopefully this. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all what you can do with a hammer, though. All right. Let me do that.
He about to pull up 3 guys with a hammer.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
That shit don't sound right at all. That shit sound like some other stuff.
That's how Bruce Lee about to end up. That's all I'm gonna say.
Look, I got y'all, man.
Floor, bro, you're making a snuff film.
I got y'all. All right, so this is what you can do with the hammer.
Oh, this is the raid too. Yeah, this shit is moving fire.
Here you go right here. Jump to the watch together, man. This is what you can do, man. All right.
Bush catchphrase.
Oh man, this seems motherfucking iconic right here, boy. Boy, ain't no joke.
Bro, no one's seen her take out her purse, bro.
Fact, no one's gonna say nothing. Like,
You gonna say something that bitch got 2 hands?
First of all, she wearing a skirt with a jacket and boots.
But those niggas got mine.
What the hell? It's like they not 400 zombies though, Bush.
Bro, you could just spin around with the hammer.
Yeah, zombies are stronger. Physically,
They don't
yes.
got hands.
Physically.
Until they grab you.
that.
stop y'all right here. First of all, none of y'all's doing that with two hammers. Let's cut this out right now. Let's cut this out right now.
No, man, Bruce.
I might not be
Look,
doing
look.
that, bro. But if you get a hammer to the back of the
Look.
head, you're done.
Look, man, it's not gonna be you doing that. Like we keep saying, it's gonna be the martial artist, dog.
Heck
Jackie
no,
Chan
I'm
could probably do
The
that.
only
The nigga
martial
from the
artist
Raid-
rocking hammers like that is Jackie Chan.
The nigga from the Raid too. He rock weapons like that too.
Boy, that nigga Ray can do that.
What's I call a nigga Ray, dog?
His name is Iko
That's
U
his
Weiss,
name.
man. All right,
That
Iko
nigga's name is Ray. They're not but pull up the scene
nigga,
where
go.
where Raid was fighting in the mud, nigga.
That's
Look,
nigga name.
y'all niggas saying nobody on this list that I show can move like this, man.
No one that listen
Move
to
like
that
her.
shit.
You saying that Donnie Yen, Ip Man himself, fucking Iko U Weiss, Jet Li or Jackie
Right.
Chan can't. even
Jackie
Michael
Chan
J.
can use everything as a weapon. He do.
He do.
Like, come on, y'all.
Wait, that's IP Man right there?
Yeah, that's Ip Man. That's Donnie Yen, yeah.
Oh shit, I might have to pick him.
Bro, I can give Chuck
Nah,
Norris
no
9
switching.
of the hammer. He goes through all the
No
floors.
No
and I can
switching.
sneak up.
That ain't Donnie Yen, nigga.
That is
That
Donnie
don't look.
Yen.
That don't look like him.
Oh my god, nigga, that's Donnie Yen. What? Are you racist, dog? What you mean?
It don't look like him.
Okay.
You know,
How's he racist for saying that don't look like him?
I've never seen Donnie Yen in a tank top.
And he said another Asian looked like him.
No, the fact that he can't
but-
tell, man, that nigga has very distinct features, man.
Fuck you don't.
Anyway, let's move on, man. Y'all ain't gonna get this, though. It's over, all right? It's over, man.
What?
Y'all ain't gonna get this, man. Y'all ain't gonna win, though. All right.
So what's the point of making the game?
So you said,
Bro, I'm winning. I don't know about those niggas, bro.
Wait,
Look,
so wait, Bush, who
we
your
got the
team?
same person.
Who your team?
Who
What's your
my
weapon,
team?
Bush?
What you-
Chuck Norris about to do.
Look,
man,
look,
yeah,
look,
but
look,
your
look,
team,
we
right
got,
there.
we got,
Target
look,
at the
let's finish it off then. We got past everything. I want you niggas to explain how y'all gonna do it, man. All right, that's the last thing.
No. She asked what his team is.
What's your team?
Yeah,
What's your
wait,
team?
look, I take Iko U Weiss from the Raid. All right.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
All right. And the weapon I'm taking a knife, nigga.
Okay, Bush,
Take
I'm on the
it-
same
take it
page,
to the
man.
knife, man.
Cold
I'm on the
See,
same
y'all talking
page.
about how the hammer is gonna get the dogs and the zombies, but how a knife gonna do it? Like y'all.
I got
gonna
6
stab him.
knives. What you mean?
What you got?
You
Throw
got
them
10 hammers.
Yeah, about to throw them guns, right?
You can
He
keep a
gets two
knife, you
knives.
realize. What the fuck you talking about?
He gets 2 knives, I get 2 knives,
Yeah,
and then we
that's-
straight.
Hey, I
We
got it.
good. Shut
Take
up.
the knife,
you ain't
man.
had shit with that fucking bow.
It's
nigga.
gonna be easier to bust the fucking nigga in the head with the hammer. Than
But bro, you can't take the hammers to Bruce Lee though.
Yeah, you
Bruce Lee
can.
ain't gonna see it coming, bro.
can't knife
Yeah, that shit go all the way to level 12. You can take it with you, though.
Exactly, it's the most logical decision, bro. You gotta take the 9.
Nigga said, what if a knife gets stuck in the zombie's hand? That's what they gonna happen. Stop. The
You
niggas
gonna use another? You got
It might.
six of them.
It might.
You got
It
6
might.
of them
You
Jones.
know
The
that.
hammer not getting stuck. The hammer not
Yo,
getting stuck.
they head soft as fuck, man. Come on.
No, but you ever met a zombie?
No, you're right.
They Walking Dead zombies. He said that they the Walking Dead zombies, bro.
Yeah, they decayed, man.
They be using pocket knives to kill zombies.
You just stick it, put the knife into the eye socket, and it won't get stuck.
And dead as fuck.
And why you fighting that one zombie? Another one not gonna come, Bush?
Dead as fuck.
There's 400
You got
of
the
them.
other knife, he said.
There's 400 of them.
I got
It's
6.
one-
Bush don't know how to use 2 knives at once.
It's 175 a floor, nigga. It's 175 a floor. So all you gotta do is kill 175, rest, kill 175 next day, rest.
You're making it sound like it's easy to kill 175 zombies, dog.
Rick
Have
did
your
it.
boy with you.
Rick did it, nigga.
Are you Rick?
What?
Rick is a normal nigga.
Look, all right.
Obviously, he's not. If he's killing 175 zombies in a day.
Let's move on, man. Fuck it. All right, we got spending too long on this shit. oh shit. Let's get into another story. All right. This nigga Anubis always hating. He getting mad now.
Man, but honestly, guys, if I pick anyone, I'm picking Akari. Honestly.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The inside joke, man.
Already taking most shit.
Got to. Either Akari or Prime Bush. You coming with me, Bush?
Oh yeah.
Bush with the Sprite. That's the Bush that we need to take on the tower.
Oh shit. Let's get to Cardi B, man. Not Cardi B, but Nicki Minaj. All right, let's talk about her.
Oh, damn.
All right, so
I was thinking about Cardi. What Cardi B do?
I mean, we gonna talk about her too. Let's
She
get
was
to Nicki
talking. She was
Minaj.
talking to Bernie Sanders.
Okay. What Nicki Minaj talking about the Rick Ross shit?
Yeah, she
better rapper.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she went on the Joe Budden podcast, right? And she was talking about Rick Ross because Rick Ross in a song said he said something about you can't trust. What did he say? I forgot the lyric. I had it, but I forgot it.
He would have told
Wait.
Mick not to trust Nicki.
Yeah.
What is that
Bush can't
picture?
read.
What is that? Where's Nicki Minaj in that picture? I don't see her.
What you talking about? What picture?
On the right.
On the right.
What you talking about?
Oh shit! Oh, that bitch was fucking camouflaged. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah, black and white.
Bro, I dead ass could not. I thought that was like a
my
pattern.
God.
I thought that was a pattern.
Let's play the audio here. This is the audio.
Ross,
This Nicki Minaj responding to that lyric.
better rapper, Ross or Game?
We going back to this.
Ew, don't bring up that. Don't get me fucking started.
That's the same shit.
Anybody that name drops a female to sell 250 albums, don't ever bring them up to me.
250, damn.
To the game.
If you want to start a rumor about
shout
Maul
out
too.
to the shout out to the
A
game.
rumor about me?
So shout out to the game.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I keep it real. I like this energy. I like it.
So shout out to the game because game actually does know how to rap. But outside of that, I look at people being stand up niggas, and I look at who fold quick. And who do shit for attention and do clown shit for attention when they dropping an album and all that shit. My nigga, I won't even go there, my nigga.
Do you judge? Because do you think? Because I'm with you on that. Like, I hate looking at niggas that do things for attention before an album is dropping. But do you feel like that's the norm today with artists to like almost have to create something to do before they drop a project?
Yeah, but let me tell you something. I think we all do that in our own way. But let me tell you something. When a grown ass fucking man name drops a woman, and this is a woman to sell an album, when I was the only person in your artist corner, when everyone turned their back on them, when everyone was calling them Twitter fingers and cracking up, laughing at them, and you had like my nigga, and I'm the one. I went and sat down in a meeting with President Obama, and Ross was there and texted dude after the meeting and said, "Yo, this chick is a keeper." I saw the text myself with my own eyes. This chick is a keeper. She went in a room full of rappers and spoke to Obama, and the first thing out of her mouth was about you and figuring out your probation situation and why you're still on probation after all these years.
Right
and then you come out on an album when it's time to sell some weak ass fucking album and try to disrespect Nicki Minaj. What? And now you tried to do it. Now you tried to disrespect 50. Tried to hope 50 would respond to your nonsense this time. Boy, sit your fat ass down.
Oh damn. Bush, are you a low key Nicki fan like Lil Nas?
Am I a low key Nicki fan? Why you say that? I don't.
Is he a Barbie?
You calling me gay?
Bush is a bar. Bush is a bar.
No.
Is there something wrong with that, Bush?
No, I'm just saying I like Nicki. I like some of her music, but I don't really fuck with her completely. Her whole character, her persona. But I like the project that she did in the past. Like I like the Monster verse or whatever the fuck. And I like I even like that even though I didn't agree with that Malcolm X song, I like how that shit sounded. That looking ass nigga shit. I mean she is a good rapper. I just feel like I don't fuck with her persona and like how she carries herself. As far as this fake ass UK accent, and I don't fuck with all that shit. But I do like her skills as an artist. So I mean, that's it.
You better than me.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
Yeah.
That whole little spiel.
I mean, I can't explain why I'm a fan, nigga.
Say you a Barbie, man.
I'm not completely a fan, man. I think I just made that shit clear. Right? Like what the fuck?
Hey, it's okay.
Oh yeah,
Nigga, where do you rate yourself?
I like how niggas got.
Well, that's pretty much that, right? Let's listen to Rick Ross' response. All right, this is Rick Ross responding.
Oh.
Wait.
This is when Meek Mill and Nicki were going through their thing.
Stone
And
is
he said he
gay.
never trusted Nicki. Have you ever ran into Nicki? Because she's
No.
very vocal about her
She
stuff.
said she went at you on the Joe Budden podcast today. Said she saw you text Meek that she was a keeper after a meeting with her and Obama when all of y'all went to go see Barack.
I mean, if somebody went in to meet Obama with you, she is a keeper until you find out otherwise. You know what I mean? And me personally, she was around me a few times, but other than that, she was a huge talent. But she was playing a very important position at the time. She was in between Meek and Drake at the time. And what she don't know and she may not understand, coming from a big homie like myself, playing that position, that was a very fragile role. And it would be very easy to put that
last time you
niggas don't delete messages like he slick.
Responsibility on her.
Right.
But that ain't what, I tried to make it to, but most definitely when I seen it go to sour, it would be easy to assume she may have something to do with that. And if somebody tell you they didn't, they lying.
That's terrible.
But
he right, man.
Everybody moved forward. She moved forward. She doing her thing. I'm happy to see her do that.
You gotta chill.
Meek doing his thing. Drizzy, they doing their thing. That's all I wanted to see at the end of the day.
You gotta be proud of Meek.
This is Senator Bernie Sanders.
What? I ain't
Did you
say
say?
nothing. I ain't say nothing.
Bush said.
We're on the fucking stream, you
Bush
stupid.
said if Nicki had a dick, she'll be perfect. I heard.
Oh shit! All right. So we move right into Ross versus Nicki right here. Cancel or cancel? Whose side are you on? This whole argument, this beef.
Mr. Ross.
Yo, you on Ross? Okay, Marcel said Rick Ross.
I mean, didn't Rick Ross rape somebody or
he implied he raped him.
He's just a bartender, bro. What you mean? All these accusations.
I think implied he raped several people, man. I think you can conclude
Molly
that
all in her champagne.
he probably raped before.
No.
If she doesn't know it, is it really rape?
Yes. That's why it's rape, bitch, because he wasn't aware.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know now.
Like if a tree falls in the forest, did it fall?
And nobody hears it. Doesn't make it. That's insane conundrum, bro. Are you a philosopher, Bush? How you gonna tell me to answer?
Yeah. All right, so truth is on Rick Ross' side, I guess. All right, I'm assuming. All right, where you at, Morgan?
Oh wait. I am on Rick Ross' side. So am I canceling that nigga?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talking about.
Yeah.
Who we canceling? Nicki. Cancel Nicki.
All right, cancel Nicki. Okay.
Oh yeah, cancel Nicki. I'm on Rick Ross' side.
I didn't put your avatar up, man.
I gotta be that Asian chick.
Okay, here you go. There you go, Morgan. Where you at, anime Nicki? Cancel Nicki?
Yeah, get her out of here.
Wait, why y'all canceling Nicki, man? I just gotta ask that question.
Fuck Nicki.
She's a woman.
Oh my god!
This nigga Morgan.
I thought we were telling the truth. My bad.
Damn.
Let's lie.
I fuck with that. Speak your truth, King. Speak your truth. Man. Fuck with it, man.
Don't call Morgan no fucking king.
Whoa.
That's what we not gonna do. That's what we not gonna do.
Speak that shit, King.
Yeah, nah, nigga. Morgan, what's wrong with you?
I'm joking, man. I'm joking.
That nigga serious.
You were dead ass.
She had to go at Ross like that, man. She knows she was in the middle between Drake. She knew that.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. People are saying that she caused the breakup between Meek and Drake.
Nicki Minaj was being a hypocrite anyway.
Murder. Yeah.
She made Meek. What?
Okay, well I'm not saying that, but Nicki Minaj does clout things before her album drops all the time.
This is just part of the press tour, bro. Like, come on, bro.
If anything, this is clout because she's probably gonna drop a fire ass song after this.
It ain't clout for Ross. Ross is promoting shit too.
I mean, it's clout for both of them.
Look, Ross started this shit, man.
They probably planned this shit.
Like I thought you about to say they probably fucking. I was just gonna say that.
What?
I thought he was gonna say that shit. I mean, Nicki married now, ain't she? Married some other nigga named Petty.
So?
Yeah, she married.
This makes sense. So.
I mean, I guess you're right.
That's true.
I mean, that's true.
Yo,
that's true. Look, man, I'm canceling Ross, man. He started the shit, man.
Honestly,
in the song, man.
But nah. This comes from the Cardi B fan. I'm canceling Rick Ross, man. That nigga did all this to sell his album, and no one listened to it. So
Nigga, you a 50 fan too. Don't lie. I'm talking about some Cardi.
Exactly.
Both the niggas he like hate Rick Ross.
He should have never did that.
Yeah.
Huh?
That is true.
He came at 50 talking about some. He said something. 50 told him, "Man, what have you ever contributed to?" And I tapped it. I thought about it. I said, "You take Rick Ross out of history, nothing. Everything stays exactly the same."
God
damn. Rapper right now. You went
nothing.
Yo,
nothing changes.
What does that shit even mean, man? Come on.
The only thing,
Josh.
The biggest thing Rick Ross ever did in his career was sign Meek Mill, and then Meek Mill, he didn't even help the nigga out. Jay-Z helped him out more than Rick Ross did.
But that's your favorite rapper though. Without Ross, he wouldn't be here.
Nah, I don't
All
believe
I'm
that.
saying is cancel Nicki. She
I
brushed
do.
Meek Mill's ways the wrong way. That's all I gotta say.
Man, protect Meek, protect Ross.
Oh,
Pushing niggas
man.
ways
Too
the
late to
wrong
protect
way.
Meek, man.
Shaking my
Ross,
head.
Ross don't do nothing. Ross's only hit was Aston Martin music, and he's the worst part of that song.
Look, Ross make some hits, man.
No,
Ross has
good
some other
artist.
hits.
He's a good
What
artist,
about
man.
Ross got
bangers, bro.
Ross
He
got
got some nasty ass
Lotus
features
Flower
too, man.
Bomb, fucking.
That's
Ross
Wale.
got
What
features.
are you talking about?
Josh, I thought I could get away with that shit. Fuck. I forget Josh being in club, bro.
That nigga got bangers.
That nigga Ruben quoting Rick Ross bar, man.
Molly Allen, that champagne.
Was that not?
Hey, y'all seen that? Y'all seen that picture on? What's up?
Was that not Future's song that Rick Ross just featured though?
Yeah, but like
Boy,
he could have features, man. He could have he featured in Drake
that was
shit
a
too.
Rocco
Yeah.
song, wasn't it?
That nigga featured in
Well,
Kanye
I
shit
fuck
too.
with
That
that
nigga
nigga
has
Rocco.
great
I fuck with
features,
that- I
man.
fuck with that nigga
Don't
Rocco.
sleep
It
on
sound like- it
Rick
sound like
Ross
Future.
features.
Yeah,
Look, here's Rick
Ross.
Ross. Here's Rick Ross legacy. Here's Rick Ross. Like, if you on Twitter, right, and you ever
Mm-hmm.
see a picture of a gun on top of a plate of spaghetti, niggas know that's Rick Ross, bro.
Wait.
Solidified that.
Don't forget. That
Spaghetti
nigga
and
Rick Ross
guns,
was a
man.
meme. In 2016, I got pairs and shit like that.
Yeah,
That
I
nigga was
got
an
pairs.
internet
Yeah,
sensation.
survive
he got
without
a
that
meme.
meme.
That nigga, we wouldn't be day without that motherfucking meme.
Yeah.
Facts, man. Without that meme, man, Trump might have got elected. Oh shit.
Shout out to,
Yeah, exactly.
shout out to all the pair.
Oh shit. Let's
That nigga was still fat as fuck when he said that shit. I've been eating good. Nigga, you still fat.
Let's move on, man. Let's move on.
I did eat some pears though. Them
All I'm
shit's
saying,
trash,
I
bro.
never heard no one
Shout
ever
out to
say
all the
Rick Ross their
parents.
favorite rapper. Never heard no one say Rick Ross their favorite rapper before.
Florida,
Oh, of course
in my
not.
life.
Florida, Florida.
No, they
niggas
don't.
say that.
Don't lie.
Yeah,
No, they
they
don't.
do.
Not now.
Yeah,
They got
they
better
do.
people to look up to now.
Yeah, they do.
No lie.
They got better
I know
people.
One
plenty-
at a time,
I know
somebody probably said
plenty
it.
of
Look, when
Florida
they
niggas.
done dick sucking X because he died, man, they'll get on to Rick Ross, man.
Stop it.
Ain't nobody
Stop.
riding X no more. Man.
You lying. You
Stop.
lying.
Yes, they are. They definitely are. Bush is
You a
wrong.
liar.
I fuck with my
You
nigga
a
X,
liar.
man. You need to
Bro,
stop.
long live
It ain't
Ja.
the same.
Long live Ja.
Shut the
Okay,
fuck
I
up.
don't know.
Hey,
I
can
don't
someone
know.
explain?
What you talking?
Can someone explain why they keep talking about that nigga baby circumcision? Like, what's the meme there? I don't even get that shit.
Long
Look,
live-
I don't know.
The meme. It's not
There's
a
a meme just about this nigga's baby getting circumcised, bro.
Who?
And I don't know
Ja
what
Rule?
that is.
No, XXX.
No,
Oh.
XXX. They be like on my way to
Yeah.
some circumcision. Like, what? What is it?
I
The
don't-
Gekun
I-
Circum.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
like what is the thing?
That's the nigga's son's name.
His name
Gekun
is
sound like an
circumcision?
old Latin name for foreskin. On God, dog. No offense, but like this shit is different.
Who
Bro.
got crickets in the back, man?
Yeah.
Hey, yo,
Yeah.
anime nigga, dog. Like,
This
come
nigga
on,
animate a whole
outside.
soundboard,
This
bro.
nigga
Why
is
he-
his hard. He got his brother in the background.
Yo,
He
what
got
is-
He went
crickets.
to his backyard, dog.
You trying to tell us something, nigga? What's going on, man? You sleepy, nigga? Yo. Anyway, man, let's move on. Let's move on to something else. All right. Let's get right into Cardi B. A lot of people are criticizing Cardi
the
B
heat.
for
what
this
happened?
interview with Bernie Sanders, right?
Oh shit.
So
He
yeah,
interviewed Bernie Sanders.
Whack.
well yeah, pretty much. Her and Bernie Sanders did like an interview thing.
How the hell?
I mean,
No,
Cardi,
no. Don't judge it, Josh. Let's
Cardi
watch
B
it
is
first.
a
Let's watch
Bernie
it
Sanders
first.
supporter, man. She support Bernie.
I like it. I
Yeah,
like
she
it.
is.
Fuck Cardi B, dog.
Stop it.
Let's watch.
She rapes niggas, bro. Like what? You not fucking with her?
She is an admitted
She
rapist.
be using transvestites like Pokemon and shit. Y'all
Oh
gonna just
my
support
God.
that? Like,
Look. Cardi B did admit that she raped niggas, but
we say transgender, man.
It is
not
true, but
transvestite.
You cancel that other
if you
guy.
raping niggas, you a transvestite. I don't care, dog. No, It's a difference. It's like calling women bitches.
Look, we capitalists, and this is a capitalist society, man. You get forced to do
What
things
does
for
capitalism
pay,
have to do with rape,
man.
nigga? What?
They was forced to do it because of payment. They didn't have money, man, so they needed to do it, man.
You were never forced to rape
know,
somebody.
Look, Bush.
Look, Jay-Z sold drugs, same shit, man.
Niggas going to
Rape
jail.
is the same as selling drugs.
Look. Here's the difference. They did not rape that person, but they were paid to do it, man. All right. It was Cardi B's plan, man.
Conspiracy. What happened?
It's only you got brainwashed to say that shit, bro.
Just like a drone.
Niggas I'm an NPC. Look, Cardi B is the mastermind. All right, she like Charles Manson, nigga. She orchestrated the whole thing.
That's not good.
That is terrible.
Anyway,
Oh my
let's
God,
get into this video, man. So she interviewed.
Yeah, you better just switch topics.
Bro,
That's what I do,
Do you think it's going to be possible to eliminate student debt?
We are going to cancel all student debt in America.
Bro, this sounded like it's going, nigga. Once I get into all the rest, it disappears.
I'm trying to advocate the youth in my community because I feel like there's a serious problem right now in America.
Talk that shit, Queen. Nicki would never do this.
Like, what are we going to do about wages?
She did. You're right about that.
Like me as a New Yorker, not now.
Yeah, she didn't come out and meet that
when
nigga.
I
Man. She met the niggas other people. Like, come
not
on, man.
famous. I just felt like no matter how many jobs I get, I wasn't able to make ends meet. Like I wasn't able to pay my rent, get transportation, and eat.
That is an excellent and important question because right now we have tens of millions of people who are earning what I consider to be starvation.
Well, I feel like he want to pat on the head after she answered the
somebody
question.
today earning $9 an hour.
It don't make no sense.
No, it doesn't. So you can get a job, but maybe you're going to have to work for 2 or 3 jobs.
Exactly.
Legislation that I've introduced, which was passed in the House recently, the U.S. House, would raise that minimum wage to $15 an hour. And what we also have to do is make it easier for workers to join unions so they can sit down and engage in
you, Josh, man, niggas gotta leave their high-paying jobs and get members like Burger King jobs, man, because they pay more.
I'm already making 15 an hour.
Men and against minorities.
You making the same as
what are we going
it's
to
gonna
do
go
to
on.
change that? Because that is discouraging our people.
Well, that should be crazy though if it stayed the same.
I'll be pissed.
To fight. It makes us feel like we're worthless. We constantly see a man getting killed every day. And it seems like nobody cares, nobody's sympathizing, nobody's talking about it. Because let me tell you something. There was this one time that I started to feel like, I hate the police. They pigs. But there's a lot of cops that go in their jobs and they want to protect their people.
So we need police departments that look like the communities that they serve. We get rid of a lot of this militarization of the police department, which is a form of intimidating people in the community.
Do you think it's going to be possible to eliminate student debt? Because so many people are suffering.
Nigga said her brain overheating, dog. Chill.
Brain's on struggle mode.
Listen, Bush. I love Cardi, but this ain't it, dog. This ain't a good look.
Let's watch another video then. This is people.
Wait. I want to finish.
Discourage the youth to go to school.
Cardi, you are 100%.
Who the fuck laugh like
Number
that?
one, if you can get into college, if you have the ability, you should be able to get a college education regardless of your income. And we're going to make public colleges and universities tuition free. Second thing, to answer your question, we are going to cancel all student debt in America. Now, how can we do that? We're going to do all of that by putting a very modest tax on Wall Street speculation.
Vote for that nigga Bernie, man. Come on.
Vote for that nigga Bernie, man.
You ain't vote for Bernie, you a dumbass.
He gonna die the first year. You dead ass.
That nigga said free health care and cancel the college debt.
Trump is like 71. What are you talking about?
I don't care if he died. As long as he do what he need to do before he die, man. That's be good.
Damn right. They ain't gonna let that happen.
Damn right. Get involved in the political.
They gonna reverse that shit as soon as he died off.
Process. Register to vote. It is not hard. It takes you 5 minutes. Register to vote. Trump does not want people of color to be participating in the political process. participate in the political process. And then think about who the candidate is that is speaking the issues that are important to you, and then vote.
Let's feel the burn.
I fuck with my nigga Bernie, man.
Oh, yeah, she definitely a bot.
she a bot.
This
They
is
said she a
Senator
bot?
Bernie
Oh,
Sanders.
man.
I am with Cardi B.
That
We're at
last
the
laugh.
10 Nail Bar in Detroit,
This is somebody
Michigan,
making fun of that
talking
video.
about some of the most important issues that impact you.
This sound like Cardi B. This sound. Don't you ever feel like scared that like these people that run drug companies and these schools, you know, it's all a business, and it's like, are you scared that you get so many
Hell was
powerful
that?
people upset? I don't know.
Cardi, that's what I've been doing my whole life.
I feel like there's a serious problem right now in America. We have this bully as a president, and the only way to take him out is somebody winning.
You know, we got to get rid of Donald Trump, obviously. Do you get nervous when you do your big performances?
That shit killing me.
Oh, that's good. Oh, I got a fart. I got a fart.
This shit.
I got a fart. Y'all heard that?
Oh no.
Oh no.
I got a fart.
What about when you go abroad? Is that okay?
They love Americans over there. It don't matter what.
No, not all Americans.
Oh, I got a fart. People are just afraid to pay more taxes that they're already paying. So how do you think we could work around that?
So you know the government is taking 40% of my taxes, and Uncle Sam, I want to know what you're doing with my tax money, because you know what I'm saying, like when you donate to
Get
a
them
kid
queen.
from a foreign country, they give you updates.
I thought
of
you was a Barbie.
What they doing with the nation. I
Come
want
on,
to know what
shit.
you're doing with my tax money, because
Oh,
I'm from New
shit.
York, and the streets is always dirty. We was voted the dirtiest city in America. What is y'all doing? There's
Damn
no
right,
rats
New
on
York's
the
the
damn
dirtiest city in
train.
America.
Yeah, it is. I'm not gonna lie.
I know y'all not
Man,
spending
fuck
it
New
on
York,
new
man.
because y'all can get
Hey,
like
hey,
two
you better stop.
underwears,
You better
one
stop.
jumpsuit for like 5 months. So what is y'all doing with my
That nigga said New York
money?
niggas got smaller
What is
skulls,
y'all
man.
doing with my money? I want to know. I want receipts. I want everything. I want to know what y'all doing with my What is y'all doing with my
Oh, that's fire.
I got a fart.
I want to know what my money is, and I want to know right now.
Oh, we done with that.
Hey, but send me this link, nigga.
See, hey, hold on. Copy video URL. I'm gonna post it.
That's why you said stop it. She don't represent New York, just the Bronx.
Hey, you better do not disrespect the Bronx.
Oh yeah. I didn't show y'all that Jay-Z clip, yo. Let me pull out that Jay. That shit had me dying, dog. Hold up.
What?
Somebody parodied the interview.
That nigga Bunny said, "Oh."
Oh yeah.
Yo, that shit, dog. I died when that shit happened, bro. Oh shit. Let's play this Jay-Z video right quick. This shit is funny. Oh shit, y'all hating on Cardi, man. Jay-Z sounded the same, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck him too then. The fuck?
There you go.
Yeah. So that's really a great
You're not
pre-approved
playing.
question. You know, at this point in time, to be honest with you, we're past
Why he sound
kneeling.
like-
I mean, you know, we're a little bit past him too as well. I'm actually kind of past this haircut too. But, you know, what we're having to do now, first, you know, you have the people on the streets, the protesters, the peasants. They're out there, you know, marching. You know, and I respect what they do, but, you know, peasants nonetheless. And then you have, you know, your Fortune 500. You have your people like me. You know, we say to ourselves, okay, this is obviously trending. So, like, how can we cash in on this? And then so at that point in time, it becomes more about, you know, made up phraseology, like, you know, actionable items. Ooh, good one. Good one, Hove. Actionable. I don't know what that is, but it sounds, you know, actionable. And, you know, it's an item. I mean, we all know what an item is, right? Yeah, you know what an item is, right? You know what an item is, right? So then what I do is then I put actionable in front of it, you know, and then those people who may not, you know, be familiar with actionable, you're aware what an action is, right? Because I'm pretty sure, you know what an action is, and, you you over there, you know what an action is, and I know he knows what an action is because he has dream
Bush,
chasing.
turn this shit
So-
off.
Facts. What is this, Bush? Like, what is this?
Yo, he's like, oh, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, maybe it's only funny to me. I'm sorry. All right,
You cannot hype something up like
The whole chat sleep. Look. The whole chat.
even Leo sleep.
Them niggas with the moderate, goddamn, dog. Them
Niggas don't like this. I'm sorry.
They actually all fell asleep.
I didn't mean to do that to y'all.
My whole life I always.
All right.
Oh, what the fuck is this show? I've seen
That's
this on Netflix.
Leo trying to play it off. No, I'm actually sleeping. No, it's okay, bro. You don't gotta lie.
Oh, she said bootleg South Park. Why niggas actually the whole chat was asleep? Damn, man. I just Jay-Z dick riders, man.
I was Anime the #1 Bushido hater when all he did was support you.
What you talking about? Oh, you talking about this picture? That's. I was probably thinking of another. I don't know. I don't know when that shit was made. That shit was made like a long time ago. So I don't know. I have no idea.
My whole life I
Probably
always
got
wondered what
mixed
my
up with
birth
somebody
family
else.
was like.
Open it.
Marlon Wayans.
So yeah, this is the new Marlon Wayans movie.
Don't hate on my nigga.
Marlon Wayans.
It's already gonna be bad.
Leave him
Wait,
alone.
he got a movie coming out?
Yeah, Marlon Wayans. That's already on Netflix. You can see it. You can see it right now. You can watch it right now.
It's on Netflix.
It's bad.
Hell
You
no.
can watch it right now.
That.
We didn't see the trailer yet though, so I was not aware
Stop
of this.
it.
So let's watch this right here.
My whole life I always wondered what my birth family was like.
Open it.
My mama had 6 babies at the same time. We're sextuplets. Maybe one of them changed their name to Idris Elba. You know, we do have strikingly similar bone structures.
You're my brother Russell. Come here, bro. This is awkward.
Don't tell me he's gonna play all this, man.
Stranger.
Yeah.
I decided to join you to fight our siblings. Good night, Alan. Hey, man, you naked. The buck is beautiful. Boy, if you don't put some damn clothes on. Look around. So you're a stripper? What the hell? A stripper and exotic dancer are different. See this? Plie, releve, ass on face.
Yo, a lot of people complaining about not this in particular, but just black men in general dressing up like black women and doing this over the top, super exaggerated, aggressive type of shit. Like a lot of people don't like that shit. And
You always find a way to bring it back to some shit like that, man.
I mean, it's true.
That's what it is.
It's true, man.
I could just watch the movie trailer.
I mean, niggas be promoting this fucked up ass stereotype, man.
SJW saying, like, come on. For too many clips.
Look, it's true. It's true, man. You don't agree with that shit?
No, I don't care.
You don't fuck with our black queens anyway, man.
Hey, you know my bro.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm glad nobody that watched Euphoria watched this shit.
This bitch. Oh my god. Real Housewives of Atlanta is this. Thank you, brother.
You say beta, man. You thought we cats out here.
Baby Peter's in the hospital.
Not every day that a long-lost family member appears out of thin air. Donate a kidney.
You said what? Why you gotta take my kidney? Why don't you take one of theirs? Don't look at me, because I sniffed way too much laptop cleaner and I popped a Molly yesterday. I want some Molly.
Beta!
Just gotta find the rest of them. Let's ride! I always wanted to do that. These past few days have been the greatest of my life. My dude. Since we hit the road together, I've done things I've only seen on television.
Lucky Charms, nigga.
Pillow fight! Now that's how you pillow fight!
God damn.
Damn.
This shit look whack.
Yeah, that shit do look like trash, but it came out 2 days ago.
That's how you know it came out 2 days ago. We watching the trailer now. Like,
any of y'all niggas see Nutty Professor? All the young niggas in here, man.
of course.
All right, okay. Let's
Friday night at 8.
Let's go ahead and play. Come on every night.
No, that's the same. Friday night at 8.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
Give me gas.
You know, in my day.
So this is what Marlon Wayans is trying to do. For those who are not familiar with this film, this is a Eddie Murphy movie called Nutty Professor. It's like it's a remake of the original Nutty Professor, but I think in the original he didn't do none of this extra shit, like dress up as all the characters. So.
People used to spend time with their family on Sundays and special occasions, come around and pay their respect.
You mess around and mess all little Ernest golden years, magic golden years, and you're gonna be mad at yourself. That's your nephew.
Oh, baby's got a little gas.
There you go. You better cover your plate. Oh, grandma. Need a peppermint. Mama, have some water.
Shit, so fucking.
It's been all night.
Don't tell me I'll cover your plate. Not tonight, Cletus. I'll kick your ass.
Sherman, I cooked all this food. Is that all you gonna eat? Hey. What's wrong with you? You supposed to eat that thing now.
You can kind of see the difference, right? All these characters, you can kind of tell that it's Eddie Murphy, but they're so distinct looking that it's kind of hard at times to tell that they are actually him. Because when I first saw it, I didn't know that he played all these people. But on the Marlon Wayans shit, they all look like that nigga. So I mean,
Stone said we about to get copyright.
Are we?
Nigga, car, no Nutty
What the fuck
Professor.
you mean?
Eddie might want his money, man.
Ain't nobody gonna come Nutty Professor.
We can play the whole thing. Fuck. All right, we're not gonna play the whole thing. All right, chill.
Hercules.
Oh yeah, by the way,
my nigga Dave Chappelle coming back. Okay.
Yeah, by the way, he got a special coming out in 2 weeks, man. I wanted to point that out too. There's a trailer for
Was
it.
it Stone that said his specials are ass?
This is Dave.
Yeah, Stone. Yeah, yeah.
He tells jokes.
Yeah, Stone, get in here, dog. Get your ass in here right
His
now.
Netflix specials are ass or some shit like that.
Yeah, Stone said the Netflix specials are ass, all of them.
Them shit's as funny as hell.
But these days, it's a high stakes game.
Is that Morgan Freeman?
Yeah.
How did we get here, I wonder? I don't mean that metaphorically. I'm really asking, how did Dave get here? I mean, what the fuck is this? But what do I know? I'm just Morgan Freeman. Anyway, I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you say anything, you risk.
He not wearing it. That's a long shirt, man. He not wearing no dress, man.
That's the way it's gotta be. Okay, fine.
And if he was, it wouldn't matter, man. Nigga rock the dress,
folks.
We need to get rid of these gender roles, man. Dresses can be for guys too, man.
You gonna wear a dress, Bush?
Yeah, man. If it look fly.
No, you wouldn't.
Tired of Bush talking all this shit. Damn well he won't do none of it. Like, I'm tired of it.
Anyway.
That nigga Morgan Freeman will never die.
Can we cancel Morgan Freeman?
No, we're not canceling Morgan Freeman.
Never.
So you got to choose between Denzel and Morgan. You choosing Morgan?
I'm picking Morgan.
Bro, get out of here.
Morgan, the best narrator ever.
Who gives a fuck, man? Nigga, narrator. Denzel an actor.
Narrator of all time.
I mean, Morgan an actor too, but I mean, yeah.
Exactly, he do both.
Morgan ain't been doing nothing good. All he do good is narration now. That's the only thing he do good.
No last name on
Bruh,
that. I
bruh,
feel
bruh.
offended.
Morgan Freeman just pre-recording shit, so when he died, they can keep using his voice.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
Morgan Freeman is not no goddamn
That nigga
sellout.
played God, man.
He did play God.
Yeah, that's his best role
Yeah.
ever.
Oh, these niggas hate on the SJW shit. God damn.
No, I love my
Newbus.
nigga Morgan, man. He
He
ain't stop
hates
hating.
on fake SJWs.
Smooth brain ass nigga, man. I telling y'all, man. Fucking jelly bean in the jar, dog. Your head empty as fuck, nigga. That shit make noises when you shake your head, dog.
Who you talking to?
Yeah, fuck this nigga Anubis, man.
What are you talking about?
Hotel
He said
ass.
shut
Your
the
name
fuck up.
Anubis, nigga. Hotel ass nigga, dog.
That nigga
Stop talking shit to the fans,
That
Bush.
nigga
God
Ruben
damn it.
that nigga Ruben just came for Stone. Damn.
What he say?
No, man.
He said, "Shut your ass up, Stone, with your fucking garbage ass YouTube channel."
Oh
Damn,
shit.
Stone. Don't take that, Stone. Don't take that, Stone.
Damn.
Mute him.
Man,
that
Anubis a real ass. He watch us all the time, man. Yeah, you real ass, even though you don't pay shit.
where you see
nigga,
this at?
you a
The
real
YouTube
ass
chat?
nigga, man. You know what I'm
In the
saying?
chat. In the YouTube chat.
Say yikes.
Talk to that nigga. Talk to that nigga. Crazy.
All right, let's play another game. Fucking, you don't play another game, dog. All right, This won't be as long.
Stupid.
It won't be as long, man. All right, it won't be as long.
Beta.
It won't be as long, man. All right. This is the where you sitting game. Now we're gonna play that shit again. All right.
Oh shit.
All right.
Okay.
Now these tables are based off movies. All right.
Okay.
All right. So they're gonna be cast from movies. All right. Let me go ahead and reveal it for you. There it is. Where are you sitting?
Oh shit. This is gonna be hard.
Now, these tables are based off movies. All right. The first table is obviously Black Panther. Second table is This Is the End. Table 3 is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Table 4 is The Expendables.
Oh, that nigga Jason Statham is there? Oh shit.
1 and 4 out of the picture. 2 got Kevin Hart, so that's out of the picture. So 3.
But I'm going to 2. I'm going to 2.
Oh, you said 2. Okay. Why you going to 2, man? Why you going to 2?
Because they got the. Cause
what?
Cool.
They got the funniest people.
Okay.
Seth Rogen.
No, I'm going to 1, bro.
Funny, man. Jonah
I'm
Hill.
going to 1.
Kevin Hart. Look, Kevin Hart.
Jonah Hill's funny too.
Kevin Hart is
hilarious.
actually funny. Yeah, he's actually funny. People be hating on him. His last specials were ass, but I mean, his first 2 were great, man.
Nah, I'm going to 1, bro.
Oh, you going to 1? Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right, where you at, Truth?
I feel like I'm going to. I'll probably go to 1, bro.
1? Okay, everybody going to 1.
Yeah.
Is that just because they all black, man? What's going on?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that, but I'm definitely not going to 3. Like,
That's
Yeah, 3 is the worst. Yeah, 3 the worst.
4 the worst.
I ain't going to 3.
Look, man.
That nigga,
all
you got
these people,
Jason Statham. That nigga cool
I don't want
as
to talk
shit.
to them old ass niggas in 3. Like,
look, they all old, man. You got Caprio, Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie.
Them niggas is old.
them niggas are old. I
talk
know
to
they're
them
your
niggas.
age, Bush, but you're old too.
Margot
so.
Robbie ain't old. She young.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one young person out of 3 old people.
That nigga Michael B.
I mean,
Jordan.
Quinn be putting niggas on, man. Come on.
Yeah, table 3.
He got the N-word pass, man.
He do. So does Captain America.
I don't want to talk to that nigga. Like,
Stone, how you gonna go to table 3 when you got Michael B. Jordan at 1? That's your
That
crush.
ass. Stone, you said you would suck Michael B. Jordan's dick.
He did say that shit. You calling a white woman queen Anubis?
Yeah, he said she's a queen.
Oh man.
No.
I mean, why can't she be a queen? Y'all called that homeless chick the other few weeks ago.
Market. She
Stop.
definitely a queen over there.
Wait. Matter of fact, what's that girl's YouTube? She fine. Hold on, man.
They just called Cardi a queen, and she barely could speak.
Don't diss the queen like
I can't
that,
defend
man.
it.
Stop.
I can't
defend it.
Stop.
Look, she don't do politics, obviously.
Just because she talks slow does not mean she.
She don't do politics, man. She's not really a political person, man. She knows she like Bernie. At least she gave a reason. You know, some of you niggas that voted for Obama didn't even have a reason. You just said because that nigga was black, man. Come on, man. At least she knows the issues. You know what I'm saying?
She does know the issues, yeah.
So don't hate on Cardi, man.
See, even Anubis said Cardi ain't a queen, and he's
see this nigga. I mean, look.
Cardi is a
Anubis,
queen, but he can't talk.
Nah. All right. So now this is how the game goes, right? So there is no room at these tables actually. So you got to get rid of one person. Yeah, you got to kick somebody off to make room for yourself.
I might go to 2 then and kick Kevin Hart off.
What?
Kevin Hart gone.
He gotta stay.
Nah, y'all niggas pick one, bro. Y'all niggas pick one, man.
Yeah, y'all picked 1. Go ahead.
He can't switch now, nigga.
1. Yeah.
I picked 3.
All right, we
I picked 1.
off for 3.
Probably Tarantino.
Who that black girl with the short hair?
He said Tarantino. Okay.
Yeah, get him out of here.
That's Lupita, the young girl.
I'm getting her the fuck on out of here.
Oh shit! You taking old ass Angela Bassett over Lupita?
Yeah, you get old ass fuck out of here.
What you mean? You act like that's a surprise, and Lupita gone.
Oh
man, that's a queen.
Oh man. I love Angela Bassett too, but damn.
Yeah.
All right. So who picked table 2? Josh, you picked 2? Who you
Yeah, I picked 2. Might have to get Jonah Hill out of there, dog.
Oh.
I might have to.
Bad pick.
He like hip hop, Josh.
Seth Rogen is not funnier than Jonah Hill, nigga.
I don't know, man.
Kevin Hart not funnier than Jonah Hill.
That nigga Jonah Hill.
Yes, he is. Kevin Hart's the funniest one there.
Yeah, he is.
He's the funniest one there. It's either Jonah Hill or what's his name? Seth Rogen. It's one of those two.
Okay.
Those niggas is funny.
That nigga Stone said Emma Watson lame to hang out with. Damn.
Nah,
how you know,
man.
you ain't never hung out with her. What the
listen,
fuck?
she has to stay. Exactly. 1, if you don't know that. 2, she has to stay or we're going to look gay. So.
Yeah.
What?
No,
oh, y'all niggas some homophobes, dog. How the fuck you
have one female at the table.
You can't have dinner with your niggas, man? What?
That has to be one female. Like,
what? Josh, you
y'all
tripping,
niggas some. Oh man. Oh man. I don't even know what to say, man. This nigga. What table you said you was you picked Tarantino.
Yeah.
Where were you at, Marcel? What'd you pick?
I picked number 1. I'm getting rid of that girl with short hair.
Okay. Truth, you still alive?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm chilling, bro. Get rid of fucking Michael B. Jordan, dog. I'm tired of that nigga.
I'm tired of him.
The Michael
I'm
B.
tired of him, bro. He's good right now, bro, but he gonna say some stupid shit in the future. Let's just preempt it, man.
You hate it.
Fuck that nigga, man.
Fuck. That nigga just so sexy, man. Make niggas hate, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Don't tell me you jealous, Truth.
All right, I won't tell you, but
that nigga dick probably huge too, man. He got everything, man.
All right. See, this is why the nigga gotta go, bro.
Stone said, Truth, man, he ain't that sexy. What?
This is exactly why he has to go, bro. Y'all niggas weird. Y'all made me not like him no more, bro. Just off the basis of the shit y'all say.
This is a very attractive man, and I feel like
you gonna be on this
hate
gay
it, man.
Michael B. Jordan move, fucking way, bro. Like
He made you.
what?
What did Bush say?
What did you say?
Don't worry about what I said, nigga. Just keep it going. Keep the shit going,
He
man.
said Michael B. Jordan made him.
What did that mean? I did not say
What?
that shit.
What did that mean?
Yo,
It's probably a word
nigga
missing,
making
but
shit up, man.
made him.
That nigga hear what you want to hear, dog.
That's terrible.
Michael B. Jordan made Bush nut.
Oh my God.
Bush.
Look, man.
You gotta clear that up.
I ain't clearing nothing up, man. I ain't no homophobe. That nigga.
But
You admit you a homophobe.
Look,
this
man.
man Bush be beating his dick to Black Panther, man. Okay.
You seen the movie, man? Look how that nigga look.
Yes,
at that
I seen
shit,
the
dog.
movie.
Bush, you
Now
got
you
to
defending
You
chill.
wouldn't? You wouldn't?
No,
You
but
need to chill.
Why you telling me? You saying chill? Ain't nothing wrong with being gay, man. What you talking about, man? Is that you got
Are
something
you
against that?
just? Oh, that's fine if you are. I was under the impression you misrepresented
Hey, we all on the
yourself.
spectrum,
If this is
man.
you-
all right. So you are yes or no? Is it a yes or no question?
No. It's complicated. We all on the
No,
spectrum.
it's not. It's a yes or no. It's yes or no.
Some of us are more gay than others, man. We all on
All right,
the
so
spectrum.
where do you
I'm
fall?
so sorry
Where
I
do you
brought
fall
this nigga name up, bro. I shouldn't have said
Nah.
that.
Where do you fall in this? Bush?
Everybody
Where do you
man,
fall
we
in
all
this?
in the chat, bro.
on
Everybody
the
going
spectrum.
gay.
Where do you
That
fall in
nigga
the
said
spectrum,
Bush trying to unlock his pussy achievement.
Y'all niggas, man. Y'all niggas.
Yeah, I told y'all not to watch Euphoria. I told you.
That show was good as hell.
Told y'all don't watch that shit.
And Euphoria turning niggas out, man. Damn. Look. All right, who didn't go? Who didn't go yet?
We all went. You, nigga.
You.
I didn't pick. You right. I didn't go yet.
Anime, is he still here?
Well, we all know he's
Is
staying
anime
at table
nigga?
one.
Yeah, anime nigga. Oh, he left. That nigga left. That nigga internet was trash anyway, man. Fuck that nigga. Nah, I'm just
Push
bullshit.
the
I'm
fucking
just fucking
shut
with
the
you.
fans.
Nah.
What's wrong with you?
Nah, I'm just
Nigga Bush
bullshit.
hate every fan, bro. That's crazy. He hate all y'all niggas, dog.
Bro,
Oh, God.
Stone is sucking that nigga Michael B. Jordan.
He said
off,
Michael B.
man.
Jordan is what a peak black man shit. Oh my god.
Fucking that nigga. Oh.
Yeah, all right.
Yo, we losing viewership. I think we getting a little too
That's
gay
what
now,
I'm
man.
saying,
We getting a little
bro.
too gay. You gotta reel it in. You know what I'm saying?
But Bush, ain't nothing wrong with that though, right?
I mean, it ain't, man, but it is to our fans, man. They homophobes, man. So we gotta dial it back, dog. All right. All right. So I would pick table 4 because they got all the men's there.
You got all the old people.
No, it's fucking- no,
That
it's fucking-
There's all people Bush went to high school with.
Get that nigga Sylvester Stallone. The fuck on
actually,
that,
yo,
man.
I would pick. I would probably pick table 2 too, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I
Have
think
some laughs in table 2.
it's pretty cliche to pick table 1, man, just because there's a bunch of niggas there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas, those niggas is funny.
Speak for yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll be cliche. Fuck
How
that.
is the Black
Wait.
Panther funny?
Black Panther funny.
What does he say that was funny?
What do
There
you mean?
was some funny scenes.
That nigga made me
Not
chuckle.
from him.
The what are
That
those?
nigga, that
What do you
nigga
mean?
made me chuckle.
Yeah, but he never had no funny scenes.
Look,
Yeah, he did.
as an
Name
old
one.
nigga, I laughed at that one
Name
of
one.
those scenes, man.
No,
I
name
never heard
one.
that meme before, though.
What?
Name one. Wait, Marcel, name one funny scene.
When he kicked that nigga Hawkeye in the chest, that shit was funny as hell.
He gonna kick you in the chest. You gonna laugh. Then.
Think you talking about Civil War, Black Panther. What the fuck you talking about?
I'm talking about nigga. That's all the same property.
Oh my
Miss
god.
Marvel,
all right, moving on. What else we had? What else we had?
You
man?
asking us like you the one that we make the topics.
All right, I'm looking. Let me look, man. Let me look. There might be a Coming to America 2 might be coming back. Though. Let's watch.
What?
They were talking
Rick
about
Ross
that.
Oh, with Eddie.
Well, Arsenio Hall and Eddie Murphy were seen together, so coming off a plane. So.
Sure, it's
That's
cool
it.
enough
So
we got
that
Eddie
assume
Murphy.
the movie's coming out.
No, several
Niggas
people have
thirsty,
said
bro. Niggas
several
thirsty.
people have said it was coming back. Like, here's Eddie Murphy talking about it.
Today, it's not just Eddie Murphy, it's Eddie Murphy, Dreammaker.
Fans are super excited for Coming to America too.
We say, listen, man. Akon says that there should be some real Africans in Coming to America too.
And there's no way you can do Coming to America without adding somebody like Michael Blackson.
Funny you mention.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you that there's one funny African.
Fucking caucasity.
That's good one. That's really good.
That's a big compliment.
It's a huge compliment to get that type of accolade from that type of comedy legend.
It's crazy.
Michael Blackson has to be in the movie now, right?
Eddie Murphy generally doesn't talk. He chose not only to talk, but to single him out. How could he not be thinking of Michael Jackson?
Could be an availability issue, but if you met Michael Blackson, he's down for it.
Should we call him and see how he processed it this morning?
Dude, we're filming this at 8 a.m. There's no way he's gonna...
Michael!
Man, what a great day yesterday.
You're the lead of our show today.
Oh, wow.
Everybody's saying how exciting this is. What do you think?
We can copyright
Like,
strike
it's
for this.
amazing,
This
man.
TMZ
It's
shit,
when I
man.
came to America,
Jack kind of said the title.
I thought that movie was like the greatest thing ever. For them to mention my name was just an amazing thing for chills in my body.
Anyway, we're all excited for you. We just wanted to say hi.
Thanks, Michael.
Yay, Michael! We're friends now.
No. You're the best, Eddie!
What does that got to do with Coming to America?
Hold up.
Bush, whoa. Bush said he gonna kill a nigga. Bush,
Wait, what? What happened?
Bush just said. Bush
In
said.
a video game,
the fuck
man.
with Anubis.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. I'll kill you.
That's your man.
Nah, that's my
Bush
that's
is so
my
fucking childish,
that's my
dog.
nigga, man. Nah, that's
This
my
nigga
nigga,
Bush.
man. That's my nigga.
I should never gave y'all niggas fans.
That's my
Bush, calm down,
Oh
nigga.
shit. Oh,
SJW
shit.
supported murder. Yeah.
I'm about to give every single nigga that diss me again a timeout, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Time him out,
Bush,
man.
relax.
That nigga, all y'all some fuck niggas, man. All y'all some beta male cuck lords, man.
So you fuck with them. What happened?
Bush, calm down.
Y'all, nah.
We interrupt this podcast.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. I'll kill you. God damn.
I would murder all you niggas to join the Illuminati.
God.
Man. In a video game, man.
Chill out.
Anyway,
We never get monetized.
anyway, let's watch
On
this final
August
video.
18th, you threatened your entire live stream.
One of them actually died. They try to pin the murder on me, though. Damn.
We in the courtroom. You got the 6'9" fucking braids.
Oh my god.
So the bagel guy. So look, the bagel guy is back, guys. We're gonna talk about this.
What? Wait, the midget?
Speaking of killing niggas, man.
The bagel guy. So the bagel
The
guy.
midget?
We don't
Yeah,
say that
midget.
word, Josh. We don't do that.
Oh my god, everything's
I'll
a
say
fucking
it.
word now, man.
Gotta be respectful.
What is
man.
this? He the joke?
He's a midget.
Because you women push me now to the point where I'm actually motivated to where I'm finally there. I don't fucking like his, I don't trust his, and I don't need his. Sure, I'm attracted to women, but I don't like or trust any fucking thing you people do. And by the way, I just left a client's place, clean their place, and this woman who's in her 50s, and these were her words, I can't believe the women today, how greedy and disgusting they are and what they do for money. And that's coming from a fucking woman. So all you bitches who don't like me, acting like you like me, use me for my money to get free dinners, when you all hate the short guy,
dinners.
You're gonna die broke. I'm gonna die rich and happy with the hottest bitches on my boat. You. Thank you. And I am not a rapist. I am
What?
not
What is this?
Where'd that come from?
a racist or a rapist.
Where'd that come from?
You all. You don't know about it. You haters. Bye. I'll see you when I'm rich.
Look, man, he go look. I mean, he probably is getting women based off this short amount of popular. I don't mean to use to say short, man. I mean,
what is the backstory to this?
I mean, he got several videos up on his YouTube channel. I'm thinking that one of those videos may have suggested some shit. I don't know. The racist thing came from he was at like a 7-Eleven or a gas station or something, and he said something. I forgot, man. I don't know this nigga lore.
You gonna make some
he got several videos up on his YouTube channel incriminating himself. So that's all you need to know. All right, and he was clearly criticized for being a racist and a rapist, man. All right, so that's the nigga that Philly was backing. By the way, that's the bagel guy, man.
Those are pretty serious accusations.
But yeah, I mean that's I guess that's the final video. Is there anything else we need to jump into?
Nah.
Anything else happen?
I don't know, man. I don't have anything
Fucking
else.
Hong Kong, they got like propaganda rappers and shit.
Oh, Hong Kong, yeah.
Dropping videos about the government, like pro-police videos.
Oh,
hip-hop artists, which is
also, I mean, we got the Hong Kong. Also, Lil Boosie probably gonna get 1 year in prison.
Wait, what?
What Lil Boosie do?
I mean, it's
Damn,
not.
Dom
I mean,
just came from his house.
I was just about to say,
Dom was just at his house last week.
He got
jail too.
He got convicted of that weed and gun offense, I think.
Wait, Dom made Lil Boosie a beat?
No, nigga, he was at his house all last week producing his album.
Yeah.
Dom was doing what?
He was at Boosie's house. Like,
you that nigga Dom doing something, okay?
Yeah, that nigga was at that topless pool party. That
Hopefully that album dropped before the nigga go to jail, dog.
Okay.
Yeah, they had some fire music coming out, man. Boosie was showing out his IG
Dom
live,
might be the last nigga Lil Boosie make a beat with.
Was Dom on the Instagram
Oh
live?
yeah, no, Marcel. Dom had posted Boosie threw like this little party the day after that topless pool party, and they was all at the pool, whatever. And Dom had posted something on his IG, and I commented on it, and Dom goes, "Yo, go to Boosie IG live." So I go on Boosie's live. I see Boosie talking in the background. All I hear is Bushido.
What? You lying?
I swear to God. All I hear in the background, Bushido.
That man was shouting you out, Bush.
Shout out, man. What? That nigga said he didn't say my full name though, man. That nigga said Bushido. Nigga, that's just warrior spirit, nigga. That's some Japanese shit. You gotta say the full name, dog.
He was clearly talking about you, Bush.
They don't know that shit. They just say, "Oh, he talking about warrior spirit. He talking about samurai."
Oh, you gotta shout out the whole YouTube URL and shit, nigga.
Off the top podcast.
That nigga talking about samurais and shit.
How the fuck Dom even meet that nigga Boosie? Okay.
Dom beats his fire now, dog. Like
they said now.
Look at True. I heard that.
Okay.
Oh shit. Man, fuck all y'all niggas, man. If I'm
That nigga
famous,
Dom
why you
Dom-
niggas don't pay me? Though?
Yeah, Dom out here, Dom out here doing big. Yeah, he shouting you out at Boosie IG Live.
I
You gonna say,
appreciate Dom, man. Dom a real nigga, man. I fuck with Dom. You're right. You're right.
This nigga's still salty, bro. I don't understand. The nigga shouted you out. You gonna say, why don't you do more? Like, you
I ain't talking. I'm not talking to Dom. Clearly, Dom did enough, man. You know what I'm saying?
What you telling us? Why you telling us that, dude?
I ain't telling you
But,
shit, man.
But that nigga Dom said if he ever produced from Drake, he gonna try to sneak that verse from Stone's Girl on the track, dog. Like, he said he gonna try.
Okay.
Yo, that'd be some funny ass shit. Yo.
Let's see Bush come on stage with Drake performing at the Grammys. That should be hilarious. Like,
Yeah, man. I told you, man. Bigger than Drake, man.
Bush gonna come out in that polo shirt with them khakis.
Yo.
Oh shit. Anyway, man, that is the
That
off
then
the
he gonna
top
pour
line.
Sprite himself.
We missed something.
Hey, that
We
will
missed
work with Drake though. That's actually
we missed
us
something,
on
man.
brand. Like,
We got one more game before we get out of here, man.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know if we should talk about the Hong Kong shit. Did anybody know about it? You got a video of Truth? You send me some shit on that?
Nah, I don't got a video.
This nigga, man.
Back to you.
Play some another game.
We do. We got this last one. This one from last week, but we never did it though. Let's just finish it out with this one. All right, quick one, man. Quick one. One gotta go. Quick and easy. Only 4 slots. You know what I'm saying?
One gotta go. Atlanta.
Power. No, Insecure.
Wait,
what the fuck is that? I don't even know what
Insecure.
Yeah, what's that? What's Insecure? I never heard of it.
It's a show by Issa Rae. It's like a relationship type of show.
Get rid
Insecure
of it.
can go.
I'd rather have the trend with all the dick montage over.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Come
you're right,
on now.
You're right. Yeah, Euphoria gotta go.
Oh,
Just because it's some dick. That's all.
Yeah,
That's all it takes.
just some dick, man.
Montage.
A little dick gonna do nothing, man. Come on. All right.
I ain't gonna say it like that.
It makes shit better, dog. Put a dick on anything is better, dog. Anyway, let's
No.
wait, Power.
Nah, nigga, Power gotta stay. You
Power
stop.
stay.
Somebody said Power. Somebody said Power.
No, fuck that. They stupid.
Wait, man, go ahead and
I
vote.
vote
Vote. Go ahead and vote. Vote. You vote Euphoria.
Yeah.
All right.
Insecure. I never even seen that shit.
Insecure going down.
Nobody seen that shit.
Make the myself.
Does Insecure have a dick montage?
No.
All right, so Euphoria gotta go.
Yeah, I'm down. Earth.
Now these are all black TV shows, like current black TV shows that are still going. So no, I'm telling you what the one gotta go is based on, nigga. Shit. I mean,
wait, Euphoria's a black show?
I mean, it's not black, but it got like a black lead. That's what I'm talking about. So
That don't make it a black show, nigga.
yeah,
What?
I mean, it's black. Fuck that shit, nigga.
But it's black? What?
Bush using the one drop rule. For TV cast. That's crazy.
I'm using the one nigga rule, though. It's one nigga and it's black.
Stone is a hipster ass nigga. talking
Man,
about
one nigga
y'all
Zendaya.
catalog.
Like, come on, dog.
Stone, shut
Zendaya,
your bitch ass up. Stone, shut up.
Stop arguing with Stone, bro. He's not even on the
That
podcast.
nigga love arguing. What's with y'all niggas, man? Damn. What
Nah,
is
cause
this?
Stone is a hipster ass, no opinion having ass ashy bitch.
He said Euphoria gotta go. What are you talking about, Marcel?
Fuck that nigga.
That
I don't
nigga
mean
said
that.
Rue's mom is a bad. Stop. Stop. All right. Yeah, y'all say
right.
Euphoria fuck out. Damn, okay, Euphoria then. It's going, I guess.
Good thing Euphoria fans not watching.
Oh, y'all niggas.
Oh, yeah, Atlanta might be next year.
Y'all niggas
Atlanta
haters,
out.
man.
Look, no matter what, Power's thing. No matter what.
Power's gonna win no matter what.
Power's
I'll
gonna
let
win.
that go.
Stupid.
As long as
Anyway,
we
hey,
cancel
all
Atlanta
right.
next.
All right, next
What's
one.
better?
What's next? What's
What's
next?
better than Power?
Because I put it back.
Atlanta? Okay. he
Get
said-
out.
So you
Get
put it over there by
Insecure.
the thing, the microwave.
Who the hell's that?
Who is that? Man, I ain't know. Get your ass out of here,
It was
man.
only
Ruben, get
there.
the fuck out of here. You this nigga Ruben, man.
Atlanta. Cancel. Second season was weak. Debate
Atlanta.
me on it.
You stupid, nigga. Atlanta the best show on the list.
No,
You
it's not.
stupid, nigga. It's
You
Power.
stupid.
No, it's
Stop.
not.
It's Power.
No,
I
no,
love
it's
this. I
not.
love
What?
our
Oh,
arguments
smooth
enough.
brain.
This nigga,
What?
you stupid.
What?
Smooth brain, man. Like,
Nigga making my
But
voice
you-
go, what?
Bush, you retarded. It's
Oh,
Power.
smooth
dude.
brain
You
nigga,
crazy
man.
as hell.
Bush, it's Power.
You
Low
no.
Low diff.
Get Atlanta out of here.
Your
bro.
shit been steam
Black it
pressed,
out.
nigga. How the fuck?
Power way better than Atlanta.
Exactly.
But y'all niggas dumb as hell. Swear.
I don't know if I agree with
All
that.
right.
Bush, you the minority. Bush, you the dumb nigga here. Feel.
Yeah, man, that's how it works. That's
How it feels.
So you want the same basic ass crime show for niggas and not some new surreal shit.
Because Atlanta
man.
is super random. Don't make it better.
Yeah,
exactly.
Ooh.
What are you talking about? It ain't better because it's random, nigga. It's better because it's creative. It tries something new.
Nigga, Power the best show on
Power cliche as fuck.
Low Bush, low
You can predict the storylines, nigga.
No, you can't.
I don't know what you was thinking when you made this shit, Bush. This is terrible. We all knew Power was gonna win from the jump.
Exactly. I thought you niggas was cultured.
We are. Power's the best.
I'm going for Insecure.
You got Stone on your side, nigga. You been lost.
No, man, Stone
said get Power out of here.
You right, Stone dumb as fuck.
Exactly.
Man.
Another dumb nigga. Another dumb nigga.
Yo, he agree with you, Bush, and you call him dumb.
Man, that nigga dumb, man. You right. Yeah, I lost. Stone on my side, I lost.
The nigga self-destructed.
Nah, man, Stone know what's up. Stone watch Power for real. That shit is great, man. But so, how many votes for everybody vote for Atlanta next?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
Get that shit the fuck out of here.
God, well, y'all niggas can't do shit with y'all dumb ass niggas, man.
Had a good season 2. Get out of here.
Get that shit out of here.
Where is Mo? Man, we need to do this shit earlier. I need Mo, man.
Get that shit out of here.
I need my nigga Mo, man. I miss Mo.
Hey, Mo ain't gonna change nothing.
You need your
No,
two
you're
brains,
not.
'cause y'all gonna agree all the time.
We still got the majority. What are you talking about?
Y'all
It's still
niggas
3 versus 2.
dumb
Hey,
as hell.
once you join my side, we can get Insecure to win.
Y'all niggas smooth brain as the motherfucker, man. Anyway,
Bush,
all right.
dumb
Just
as
because
hell.
we don't agree with you, don't mean
All right.
Tell them Truth.
Alright.
Truth, come to Insecure side. We can beat Power.
Nah.
Morgan, fuck you, no.
Power won, dog. This ain't
Power's
even
that
close.
shit.
Truth is so trash.
This ain't even close. I don't know what Bush was
Facts.
thinking making this. Like,
Exactly. You tripping.
How did Insecure make it this far, bro? Like,
Exactly.
because we
Hey,
forgot it existed. That's
Nah,
all.
y'all niggas,
What
y'all
network
niggas,
is that? What
Don't you
network is that
disrespect
even
us.
on?
y'all
We forgot
niggas
it
hated,
existed.
y'all niggas hated on fucking Atlanta so hard that you forgot the shit Insecure was here, man. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Well,
I said Insecure from the jump.
I mean,
I said
but
we really
it
should've been.
lost anyways, though. So I mean,
yeah,
What you mean?
we made it to the final though.
Oh
Hey,
my god.
it's
Yo, I'm
no-
voting.
this ain't no
I'm voting
playoffs,
for. I don't even believe this shit, but I'm voting for Power, man. Fuck y'all niggas.
Yes, sir.
Power is out of here.
Morgan
Nigga,
know
what?
damn well you was
No,
voting
no,
Power.
Morgan
No,
say
it's
Power
not.
too.
Nigga, Bush,
I'm voting
what?
for Power too, but it's still 3-2.
It's 3 niggas voting for Insecure. Like,
We taking the
Yeah.
chat then. Chat, what up, chat? What up,
No,
chat?
nigga, no. You
What
can't.
Chat, what up? Vote, chat.
Even
Oh,
Stone said
no.
Power better than Insecure.
They fucking Ruben said fuck Insecure, so that's one.
Yeah.
He said, if
Oh,
Atlanta
Blaze
loses to Power, I'm
Neon
canceling
said
y'all.
fuck Insecure.
They
All
saying
these
get
names
Secure
are
out of here, man.
They saying get
Yeah,
Secure.
Power won.
I should have went to
Power
these
won.
niggas for Atlanta, man. Damn.
It's like that's
Yeah,
one
get-
person.
Yeah,
I
get
don't-
the
Okay,
That's
I'm
fuck
reading
out
the
of here.
list.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
so it's
It's
tied.
That
It's
agree
tied
with
right
us.
now. It's tied. One nigga.
No,
it's
nigga,
not.
no,
Fuck
it's
it.
not.
You had like 5 niggas say fuck Insecure. What are you talking
He's just
about?
mad because your bum ass show
Hey,
Atlanta
Bush,
got canceled.
who's the
man.
main character? in
My shit
Insecure,
did not
Bush?
get canceled. What the fuck? What you
I'm
said?
talking about off this list.
Yeah,
Who the main character in Power?
Atlanta should
And
be
Insecure.
grounded.
And Insecure,
And
Issa
Insecure
Rae,
was the main
man.
character.
Issa Rae, I forgot her name, man.
Look
Forgot her
at
character name.
That's her name.
You don't even
Her
know
name
what the
is
fuck
Issa,
her
and
name
you
is.
You don't even know her
That's
character
crazy.
name.
I
Bush
get-
don't know what the hell he talking about.
What's the main character for Power? His real name.
I don't give a
Real
fuck about
name.
his real
Kanye
name.
West.
Oh,
No, that
y'all
nigga
don't
name
know.
is Sinclair. What's his name? Something Sinclair? I forgot. What's his
Don't
first
help
name?
them out, Bush.
I don't give a fuck about nigga
This
real
nigga
name.
Bush brain smooth.
I mean, the shit already won, so there ain't no reason to trick you niggas now. What the fuck? Like, come on. Anyway, man.
If Mo was here, we could have won.
Yeah,
Not at
fuck
all.
these niggas, man.
Nah, Mo would have voted for Atlanta.
Yeah, you would have.
You know he would have actually.
Yeah, but he would have got dubbed.
Yeah, that nigga real name. Yeah.
More like Atlanta, dog.
I don't know why.
Oh my god.
When
Seinfeld better than Atlanta.
season 4
She said
coming out?
Seinfeld. It might be.
It
Actually,
might.
no, they talking about it is. It is. What about
Seinfeld
Atlanta?
is washing Atlanta.
It is. Yeah, it is better. than
Yo.
Atlanta.
Seinfeld's
Yeah.
not even that
I'm
good,
bugging.
bro.
It's better than Atlanta though.
Childish Gambino said he modeled his show after Steinfeld.
Yeah, Seinfeld.
Yeah, he
No,
surpassed it.
when?
Like, oh,
He did.
my
he
God.
When he said that
That's
shit?
trash.
When he said he modeled his shit after Seinfeld, because it's
He
more
said
based
it's
off.
Looney Tunes and Seinfeld combined.
All right.
He said it was off
Show me
another
the
show.
panel. Show me the panel.
This ain't nothing like Seinfeld.
Queens
What you mean it is nothing but random?
How the fuck is it? Ain't no nothing but random. You fucking smooth brain ape.
Bro, he went to somebody's house for a piano.
What?
And ate an ostrich
Seinfeld.
egg.
Seinfeld ran the 90s, dog.
You fucking dog.
Like,
look.
Season 2 was nothing but random stuff.
Atlanta is not just random shit, man.
That's
King and
all.
Queen.
The first episode
No,
was
it's
Alligator Man.
not, man.
Bush,
How
you're not
was
about to
that
come in
deep?
here. You're not gonna come in here and roast Seinfeld, dog. Hold up now.
Yeah.
You can talk shit on Friends, because Friends ain't that good, but Seinfeld, nah.
There is an overarching story of fucking Atlanta. It's not just random. What the fuck you talking
season,
about?
Nobody got robbed.
A lot of people got robbed, fool.
None of the main cast got robbed.
Yes, they did. The nigga that went to the to get the
To
piano.
the last episode, Paperboy got robbed. Yeah,
Paperboy got robbed. Also, what's old dude name? No, what's the dude that went to get the piano? He got robbed too. Yeah, Darius.
How did Darius get robbed when they shot the people in the house?
Wait, no, he got robbed of something else.
Which is?
He not as happy as he used to be when he first started. He's not the same character.
Happiness.
What? He got robbed another way, man.
Get that shit out of here,
it's too deep for your smooth brain ass.
That
You fucking knuckle dragging.
Look.
Look.
Seinfeld way better, dog.
Also,
that shit not touching King of Queens, bro.
You right about that. You touching King and Queen.
King of Queens is fire too. King of Queens is fire too.
King of Queens is not fire, bro.
Nigga said King of Queens.
It's fire.
King
of Queens is like Family Guy with no skits,
I hate
bro.
y'all
Like, this shit
niggas,
is-
man.
King of Queens is
wait. Yo, Morgan. Is Atlanta better than the Golden Girls, dog?
I didn't watch that, so I don't know. But I know The Office is better than Atlanta.
Niggas gonna be saying Sex in the City better than Atlanta. Y'all niggas is dumb,
Parks and Rec
bro.
is better than Atlanta. All the white shows watching Atlanta.
Workaholics is better than Atlanta.
Say it for the sun.
Marcel, you like Captain Marvel. Nigga, Captain Marvel, your favorite show.
Y'all hyping up one of the worst TV shows, man. That season 2 was so bad.
Marcel, what's your favorite movie, Marcel?
Nah, my favorite movie. My favorite movie is Winter Soldier.
Talk about TV shows. Where movie come from?
What's your favorite TV show? What's your favorite TV show then? I gotta see the level. I gotta see how thick y'all skulls
That's a
are,
good
man.
question.
Yeah, what's top tier y'all niggas?
Wait, who are you to judge how thick my skull is?
Right?
Damn, apes, man. Y'all got extra ridges and shit on y'all.
Based off, you gonna judge how smart we are based off a TV show?
Right?
That makes no sense.
What the fuck?
Oh,
What's
shit.
your
Now you
favorite
acting like
TV
Mary.
show, nigga?
Judging people off a board.
Yo, I mean, my favorite TV show currently is Mindhunter because I just saw
Atlanta.
that shit. That shit
Is
fire.
what? Is what?
I like Mindhunter. I just finished that shit.
Mindhunter, is that like the quest to find the next superhead?
No,
That's Charles Manson, ain't it?
America's Next Top Model nigga.
It's a show of FBI agents going to prisons and interviewing serial killers. And the show is primarily about the dialogue, the conversations they have with these killers. So I mean, it's a great show, and they have actual all the characters, all the serial killers they talk to are modeled. They're actually the real serial killers in life. They're not the real serial killers, but they modeled after them. So
Wait, what?
so all the
you
serial
watching
killers
a
in
show
the show.
about niggas talking to killers, but nobody gets killed.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
It's a documentary, ain't it?
No.
But
People die.
Wait,
it's
wait,
not.
wait.
It's not like
If
it's not based off of
If they're not
that.
the real killers, then what the fuck they talking to them for?
Because they know their story.
No, they are. They're telling the story of. Yeah, they know their story. Yeah, and they've done interviews.
The
in the past
characters are based off real
Yeah.
killers.
Man, Atlanta not better than Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
You damn right.
Come on.
You
Going
damn
through all the
right.
TV shows.
I think say Bush.
That show is Code Lyoko.
No, what's
Fuck all
y'all?
this real life shit.
No. What's y'all favorite shows, man? No, we're not over this shit. Man.
My favorite live action or what?
Nick, no anime shit, nigga. Your live action show. Yeah.
My anime shit's on live action though. Like, what's good?
My favorite live action TV show. Let's see.
I don't know what's my favorite.
Yeah, that's kind of
Live
tough.
action.
That
That's
nigga
tough.
said brain
Marcel like the
back,
live
tell
action
the
Street
story.
Fighter.
That's kind of tough.
It's definitely not The Wire.
I like Death Note on Netflix, the live action.
No,
one.
I really want to hear Marcel smooth brain ass say so. What's your favorite
What
show?
the fuck you talking about?
Smooth brain, but you agree with him.
You the
whole
minority,
Stone
Bush. What the fuck you talking about?
No, man. What's your favorite show, Marcel? Tell me, nigga.
My favorite live action show. Fucking,
Yeah, it's live.
I don't even watch live action shows like that, but I mean,
You feel me?
it was
clearly, because you know what the fuck you talking about.
It was the first couple seasons of Game of Thrones, and you know where that went. That's what I fuck Game of Thrones.
That nigga said Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones was legendary the first few seasons.
You think Atlanta is better than the first few seasons of Game of Thrones?
Look, I was by the end of Game of Thrones, I was way more excited to see.
Bush, you iron your brain with starch, nigga. Shut up.
Okay.
The first few seasons of Game of Thrones, do you think that's better than Atlanta?
The first what?
Yes.
First few seasons.
Yes.
I don't. Based off of how I felt when I first saw it, how much I enjoyed it.
The first two of Atlanta.
Bush.
Come on,
Bush.
Come on, Bush.
I mean,
all them titties in the first few seasons, bro. Come on, what?
I kind of
the red
like,
wedding, nigga. The red wedding.
I was connected more to Atlanta, man. I didn't fully get into Game of Thrones till later on. I didn't.
Measuring a tree. How are you connected?
They didn't even get to measure the tree. They just asked you to measure.
This nigga name in Game of Thrones is because the most popular show. I see. Okay, what's your other favorite show? Nigga?
That's my favorite show. What the fuck you talking about?
What's your other favorite show, nigga? We got to get to the bottom of this.
But you think Atlanta's better than Stranger Things?
I like.
Yeah. I like Atlanta over Stranger Things. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Stranger Things is cool though. I fuck with it. I like that show too. He said Bush and Hips.
Atlanta not beating that one porno with the Popeyes bitch. Like, come on, let's be honest.
Nah, it's not. You damn right, it's not.
Nah, it's not.
My niggas calling me a hipster. I mean, I got the popular opinion. How am I a hipster, man?
The popular opinion is not Atlanta over Stranger Things. Probably.
You trying to attack me, Bush? You need to stop.
Man, what about you? What's your favorite show, Morgan? What's your favorite show, Morgan? Man, y'all just like the shit that got a lot of action and shit in it, man. Y'all don't like to think about nothing. That's why y'all saying Stranger. Why is Stranger Things and Game of Thrones better than fucking Atlanta?
I mean, I wouldn't say Stranger Things. Just popular opinion. Niggas are gonna fuck with Stranger Things more. I'd imagine.
I mean, just based on
Game of Thrones, though. Game of Thrones is like a
man.
cultural. It's like a cultural
Game
thing,
of Thrones
bro.
reminded me of Skyrim. That's why I liked it.
You like Breaking Bad over Atlanta?
Breaking Bad shit's on Atlanta. I'm sorry.
13 Reasons Why? That's better than Atlanta.
You stupid.
Nah, not really.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I like watching it with y'all, but it's not better than Atlanta.
Is Stranger Things better than? I mean, is 13 Reasons Why better than Euphoria, man?
Oh, Narcos is great. Narcos is way better than that.
No, it don't.
Yeah, I mean, there ain't no Narcos time, so yes.
Narcos is way better
By
than
default.
Atlanta.
By default is better. You're like, what?
Narcos shits on it.
Oh yeah, Narcos way better. Narcos, the Mexico one, the cartel.
Yeah,
one?
boy, that shit was heat.
That's just shit on Atlanta.
What's them old HBO shits? Fucking True Blood and shit. Them shits always got me.
True Blood is trash, bro. True Blood is fucking
And Marcel, log your computer off real quick.
Nah,
turn that shit off. All right, stop breathing in. Just do me a favor.
Look, Atlanta is flat on. It's supposed to be that way. The way it's
still not. It's still not better than Seinfeld though.
Yeah.
Seinfeld overrated, man. Friends better than Seinfeld.
That nigga Josh probably like Real Housewives of Atlanta and shit. That's probably his favorite show.
Friends is better. Friends is more. Listen. The people in Friends have actual relationships. Niggas in Seinfeld just meet up to talk shit. They'll never do shit.
Drew Carey is better than Seinfeld, man.
Yo,
nigga, I'd rather watch Roseanne over Seinfeld, nigga.
Hey, man, Sweet Life is Zack and Cody over Seinfeld every day.
Wait, hold up. Wait, true. Sweet Life is Cody better
Sweet
than
Life is Zack and Cody over Seinfeld, nigga.
It's better than Atlanta?
Sweet Life way better than Atlanta. That's not the problem.
Yeah.
What about Succession? That's better than Atlanta.
Oh, Success. Oh, that shit just came back. That's my shit, nigga.
That's my show.
Hannah Montana over Atlanta, nigga.
You all right, Morgan. This nigga Morgan all right, man. I fuck with you, Morgan, man. You watch real TV shows, dog. You know what I'm saying? Your opinions are stupid as hell, but you watch real shows. I'll see.
So you respect a nigga that's inside enough to know all this shit? That's fucked up. My bad for being outside, bro.
What you said? I forgot your name. Your opinion is so stupid. What's your name?
I How you gonna kill him off like that?
Oh, that's fucked up.
Hey, Marcel know he the cute nigga, man. He the pretty nigga, man. That nigga cute. Nigga, you cute, nigga. Come on. I'm just playing with you.
Nigga just casually disrespecting me. Fuck you, buddy.
You know
I
you
was
cute,
waiting.
nigga.
Like,
I'm
I
just
hope
playing
to
with you,
God he
man.
gonna say my name, bro.
I hurt you
because
because I like you, man. Come on, man.
I would hate for that to be me.
That nigga just casually disrespected my whole
Look, man,
existence.
I hurt you because I like you, dog. That's why I hurt you, man. For like elementary school, man. You know?
You said what, Morgan?
It's a TV show where they were in a store.
In the store.
Yeah.
Anybody ever seen
Remember Clerks? I remember a TV show about. Is Mr. Meat Boy real live action or not?
Mr. Meat Boy.
Mr. Meaty?
Mr. Meaty? My
Yeah.
bad. Fuck.
Nah, wasn't that shit puppets?
Yeah, so that's real life puppets though. That's
It
real
is
life.
real life.
Mr. Meaty over Seinfeld.
Yeah, Mr. Meaty was hard.
hell
Mr.
no.
Meaty was hard.
Listen.
Atlanta right now.
I mean that one actually. I mean that one actually.
Listen. If this is better than Cypher, then they better than Atlanta too.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of things are better than Atlanta, though. I feel bad beating up on the show. I'd rather say some controversial shit.
Why y'all don't like Atlanta?
I like it. It's just a lot of things are better than it. I like. Listen, I like Carmelo Anthony, but there's like 80 other players that are better than him.
And hold on now, 80.
Barney over Atlanta for sure.
Nigga, no, true.
Sabumafu over Atlanta.
You ever seen Do What Will Happen?
Sabumafu shitting on that Atlanta guy.
That shit go hard. I might agree with that, man. Sabumafu, though.
Nah, it definitely did not go that hard.
Let me play the.
Oh my God, Morgan.
Yo, true. What was the other show? The box one, Out of the Box talk.
What
was it called? It was some other show.
I'm trying to remember that shit. That shit was my brain don't go back that far. I'm not gonna hold you.
They had that black dude and that Asian chick used to sing at the end.
Oh, Gullah Gullah Island. Oh, we gonna run that. Yo, let's run that.
Shit.
Hey, let's play that Zaboomafoo first. Here it is right here. Let's play that shit.
Oh, Zaboomafoo was
let's do top theme songs. Let's do it.
Of what?
Theme song.
Shows.
Of like regular shows?
Yeah.
So we do anime like my anime
Nah,
shit.
fuck anime. What's wrong with other shit?
Boy, why you trying to run away from your past? What you mean? Anime is real TV.
Easy copyright, man. Fuck them niggas up.
You think those Sabumafu niggas not coming back from the grave to snap your shit?
Niggas probably homeless now.
Why you waiting on this down?
Mr. Hater in every aspect. Crazy.
This nigga had real
So good, man.
But they had lion cubs, Black Panthers, goddamn elephants. What do you get money for this?
This is one of the greatest theme songs of all time.
This is the song I was talking about.
Yo.
This shit go hard.
This shit go hard. I almost cried watching this shit. Yo, here you go. It made me want to kill myself when I was done watching this show, man. This shit's so sad, man. Like, why is it going away? It's going on.
We had a lot of fun playing and singing in our costumes today.
I think I almost fell.
Are you going trick-or-treating this year? If you do, remember to go with a grown-up and visit homes in your neighborhood that have pumpkins or Halloween decorations like we made. And maybe you can make some Halloween decorations of your own.
Hey, Tony.
Oh, hey, Viv. Everyone home safe?
Safe and sound. They're all trick-or-treating with their moms and dads.
All right. So you ready to sing goodbye?
I am.
I always want to fuck that Asian chick for some reason. Man. I don't know why.
You better stop.
Asian.
That's probably why.
So, farewell
It's just good.
to you, my friends. Goodbye for now.
That beat, nigga beat on the pumpkin, nigga. Come on.
That beat.
Farewell to you, my friends.
That fucking rhythm, nigga.
For now, until we meet again. It's been great to play and sing together
In the
box.
And now it's time to say
This out the box. This ain't Gullah Gullah Island. What the fuck?
Yeah. What the hell? Yeah, that's what I said.
Farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. Goodbye watching the Out of the Box Halloween video.
Oh, that shit's so good, man. Stone posted the link, dog. Oh shit.
So what?
So he almost fell asleep. What is this,
Y'all
Stone?
niggas hating, dog.
Yeah,
Out of the box used to be that show.
That shit was, man. The bananas in pajamas, all that shit.
Oh, yeah, teddy bears, dog.
Who posted this trash? Who posted this trash?
It's like just say the Power Ranger hours, so like.
Stone, you stupid, dog. And I mean
Like,
that from the heart, nigga. Yo.
Nah, play that.
Stone
Play,
just
play
killed
that
all the momentum,
Coleoco,
dog.
bro. Play that Coleoco,
No,
bro.
man, y'all didn't kill all the momentum.
No, that shit.
No, we playing bananas
real
in
shows.
pajamas, nigga.
Oh,
You said real
pajamas.
shows?
That show went hard.
Bananas in pajamas, coming down the stairs. Yo,
Nah, y'all playing some bullshit now.
Nah, nigga. Bananas and pajamas went hard, dog.
Let's run that Teletubby, dog. No, I was fucking with you.
No, that shit.
They had a theme song?
They probably did.
I don't remember.
I don't remember. I just remember that shit starting up, and I'll be like, "What the fuck is
I
this?"
remember the baby son, and then the show just started with the fucking.
You know the greatest TV show theme song of all time, dog?
What?
This is the best one right here, dog.
You about to play some bullshit.
Ain't nothing. This shit came out way before my time, but I used to play it late at night.
What was it, 30?
Hold up.
Yeah, this shit about to be black and white.
Was there TV before your time?
Right?
What the fuck is this?
What is this, bro?
Would you stand up and walk out on me?
Wonder Years, man. It's the best theme song ever, man.
I never heard of this.
Sing you a song.
Used to show this shit at night. Yeah.
I will try not to sing out of key. Yeah. Oh, baby,
They got 21 in that shit.
But this song,
Play that George Lopez.
Oh,
Play that.
George Lopez.
Play that George Lopez, man.
That theme song was hard, dog.
George
Play
Lopez.
that George.
George Lopez
Play
over
that George
Atlanta.
Lopez.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I used to leave my TV on and wake up at 3 in the morning and just hear that shit.
Yeah.
Yo, I saw that tweet.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
When you wake up
But
in a
that's
cold sweat
facts.
and George Lopez playing.
Yup. That used to always happen. Yo,
That shit
back
was
in high
bad.
school. Back in
Yo.
high school, oh my god,
Here you
that's
go.
all it was.
Why was it a cold sweat?
You
Every time.
would hear that shit right here.
Oh, Joe, what happened?
Yup.
It sound like Low Rider. What the fuck is this?
Is that George Lopez? You know what George Lopez?
It says what? It don't fucking.
Yes,
Nigga,
it
what?
It is.
This was a theme song.
This was not the theme song of this show. This shit came.
Yes, it was.
Nah, this
It's a
song.
low rider.
Yo, this song came out way before this show, dog.
But this was the theme song. This was
Yeah.
the exact theme song.
I give nigga copyrighted, man. Get the fuck
This
out
shit
of here
top
with that
10.
shit.
This shit top 10, dog.
We
It
talking about
is, bro.
original shit, dog. Original
This
theme
is
song.
original.
I hated that fat dude though. Hated him.
Ernie? Oh,
Yeah.
Ernie went hard, dog.
Funny as
Nah.
hell, boy.
Max turned into a delinquent.
He had dyslexia.
He had that cousin that looked good as fuck. Yeah. She was rich when we couldn't get her money or some shit. Yeah. That nigga Max on some incest shit, dog.
I used to wake up to that Drew Carey theme song, dog.
Drew Carey.
Yeah, it's that's.
I think about to say Jim Carrey.
Nah. Is this Oh, here you go. Here you go. The theme song. That's back when you had no choice but to watch cable, nigga.
Damn.
The internet wasn't popping. You had to watch all these white TV shows.
Internet was.
I feel that.
You had to watch all these white TV shows, man.
This shit 2 minutes, 3 minutes. God damn, what the hell?
Oh yeah, this was some garbage. The show, I don't know about the things.
No, Malcolm in the Middle was in.
Oh, Malcolm in the Middle, Washington.
That shit was. Yeah. Bush Turner song.
Play that. Yo, Bush, play that Go Go Power Rangers, dog. The original.
Oh yeah.
Oh, go Power Rangers! Yeah.
Wait, which one is it? Wait, hold on.
Mighty Morphin. Zio went hard too. Zio had that church chorus. Like,
What show is this?
how?
They like
Bush already playing some bullshit. Like,
Cleveland.
His name was.
oh shit.
After 10,000 years, I'm free. Time to conquer Earth.
Oh, remember trying to make a
recruit a team of teenagers with attitudes.
I thought
Ain't no wrong with niggas dancing. This SJW ass shit, man. Billy was gay, man.
he wasn't getting the show. The actor was.
Yeah, he was.
No, he wasn't. The actor was gay.
That nigga Billy was always the penis, man.
Marcel. You know, I found the script to that Power Rangers Bridge we was trying to do.
Bro, we should finish that shit, bro.
We had Bush was Zordon. I remember that. Black was the Red Ranger. Damn, who the fuck was
Wait.
Akari was Rita. Yeah.
What happened to the Transformers of Bridge?
That shit got uploaded and niggas never want to do a second episode. Like,
bro, that shit was fine. That shit was funny as hell.
You trying to do a second episode?
Well, he should have uploaded on this channel now. See what happened to it.
Re-upload it, man.
You got the video, right, Bush?
Hell no, I deleted that shit.
Let me go
Nah,
find
it's
it.
Yeah, go get it. You should re-upload it.
Yeah, re-upload it, Bush. See what happens.
Yeah, I'll re-upload it.
If that shit hits off, we have to make episode 2, though.
Which one? Transformers shit? So no.
Yeah, Transformers. That nigga, yo, Bush that Megatron was perfect. Like,
nigga, play that Martin.
Play that who?
What?
Play Martin.
We playing Friends, dog. Friends.
Oh hell, nigga, play Fresh Prince.
Oh, Fresh. Oh yeah.
Yeah, play that Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
We about to get hit copyright so hard. Like,
yeah, should we stop?
Wait, don't play that shit. Don't play that shit. Don't play that shit. They gonna copyright the fuck out of that.
Man,
shit.
no, a random nigga uploaded that shit, man. How you copyright?
His shit probably copyrighted.
This shit is copyrighted, actually.
Yes, stop.
Bro, I'll never forget. What was it that we played? We
Nigga,
played
don't
like
get paid
3 notes
anyway.
and
They
niggas
canceled that
snapped us.
shit. What the fuck?
Nah, it was truth. It was your fault. You played that fucking Incredible Hulk.
He
shit,
played
and then the
Incredible
street got
Hulk.
shut down.
No, it was something else too. It was before the Incredible Hulk shit, which I admit was fucked up. Because we watched 7 minutes of Incredible Hulk before they hit us. We watched like 3 seconds of this music video. And them niggas clapped
I
our
know
shit.
you talking about.
It was like
it's
the
Lionel
intro,
Richie.
Bro.
It was Lionel Richie.
Yeah, it was the
Lionel
intro.
Richie.
Them niggas slapped the shit out the channel.
That shit didn't even start. Niggas got our shit.
We didn't even get to the vocals. It was just a doo-doo-doo, bop.
You can't play Lionel Richie out here, dog. I think it's because the video was too big. That was back when I had the like the video taking up the whole half the page. Well, not even half, more than half the page. That shit was but I made it smaller now, so I don't think they would get us now because it's smaller. That's probably why we're seeing less copyright shit.
That overlay shit don't be working, man.
Yeah, a lot of niggas be trying to overlay shit, man. Yeah. Niggas get hit with stuff.
You gotta invert it, overlay it, change the color and shit. Shit still don't be working.
But yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Sign off, guys. Sign off. This is yeah, I mean I jump on if y'all niggas gonna play. All right, so this is Off the Top Live. I am Bushido Spirit. Obviously, check us out we on Twitch now. We don't check the comments on that motherfucker, but we on there. So in case our videos get deleted here, they'll still be on Twitch. So that's the only reason I'm on Twitch. But you know,
actually no, Twitch after like 10 days they disappear.
I mean they do, but I still be up when I need it. So I don't plan on waiting that long before them shits.
Shout out to the homies in the chat.
Yeah. Also, check out our Patreon, man. We're gonna start doing private shows. It's gonna be the same as this show is, but y'all
Stop
niggas ain't
calling
gonna
them
see
shits private shows, bro.
That sound kind of gay, man. I
That
don't
do
know.
sound kind of
That's
gay.
your OnlyFans? Yeah.
Bush got an OnlyFans.
We should make a premium Snapchat.
I got an OnlyFans where I just play with my foreskin in front of the camera, dog.
Oh,
I'll see you on Overwatch. Goodbye.
My shit like a rope, nigga.
God.
Anyway, yeah. Everybody leave, nigga. Where everybody at? But yeah, I mean, anybody saying? Morgan, sign out, nigga. Say something, nigga.
Peace.
All right. Sign out, Josh.
Clothing line coming out soon. Look out for that.
What that shit called, nigga?
You'll see when it comes out, dog.
Yeah, no spoilers.
All right, Truth, sign out, man.
Real niggas out.
All right, and shout out to everybody in the chat. I know I called y'all fuck niggas, but that's really out of love and respect, man.
They forgot, Bush. Now you
You
just
know what I'm
reminded.
saying? I respect all you niggas, man. And I appreciate
think
y'all
we're
watching
fuck
us. I appreciate y'all watching us. You know, taking time out y'all. Y'all could be watching football, trash ass sport, man. Y'all could be watching that shit, man.
Wait, football didn't start yet.
Yeah, football
preseason, man.
Nobody care about preseason.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We gonna have to change. We gonna have to change the date of these podcasts to Saturday.
Are we gonna do a off the top fantasy league?
We should. And before every show, we just talk about that shit.
Yeah.
And we could do that shit. Yeah.
12 people, 10 to 12 people.
See, man, I'm supposed to be. I'm protesting. I can't watch. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that shit. Fuck it. I don't care.
Protesting what?
Protesting what?
Nah, I never protested football. I just stopped watching it because that shit was boring to me. So, my team won so much, I didn't care no more. And they kind of.
Your team is not the Patriots, man.
It is the Patriots.
Yeah, Bush been a Patriot fan before I met him.
Yeah, my team been the Patriots. I like the Patriots and the Lakers, dog. Those been my teams, nigga.
I remember I used to watch Bush as a subscriber. He's always talking about the Patriots.
Yeah, that's my team, nigga. I mean,
that man chose a team that's nowhere near Alabama.
Man, Alabama ain't got no fucking football team. They just got college teams.
I said nowhere near.
Oh, I ain't fucking New Orleans, man. Fuck the Saints, nigga. I ain't picking that trash.
You got at least 12 rings too before you join the bandwagon.
Everybody down here like the Saints, dog. Everybody down here like the Saints. They're Saint fans. I'm like, fuck the Saints, man.
Wait, Bush, I got the Alabama college team.
Yeah, we do.
You don't support them? Oh, he do. They
them niggas go hard. Yeah.
He don't support nobody that's average.
Fuck them niggas, dog. I don't support average ass niggas, man. Anyway.
That's right. That's right.
Anyway, only fuck with champions, nigga. Winners, dog. And Florida ain't got no team either. Florida, we got Jacksonville. Jacksonville trash. Now we got Tampa too. We got the goddamn Florida garbage. All our teams, boo boo. We got Jacksonville, Tampa. What we got? Miami.
Yeah.
God damn, none of them niggas won shit.
Patriots all the time. What you mean?
Once a year, and they never make the playoffs. I don't want to hear it.
That's y'all counter.
And they never make the playoffs, so who cares?
The Giants are counter, man. That's the counter.
Oh yeah, he definitely the counter. Eli.
Too bad Eli
he
ain't
can't make
shit.
the playoffs either.
And he got CTE, nigga.
He ain't making it this year. Well, he done. He ain't got nobody now.
Is he done? Why is he still a starter?
Because they drafted that rookie quarterback to back him up, to be taught by him.
Taught what?
How to lose?
How to throw.
How to beat the Patriots?
How to beat Tom Brady.
Tom Brady not going to be around in like next 3 years.
Yeah, what you mean he signed a 2-year extension, didn't
he? 2 years, so 3 years.
Yeah, but he still got 1 year left.
So 3 years.
Yeah, that dude, the rookie going to beat y'all in the Super Bowl 3 years.
What weapons?
Through the draft, man. Just wait.
Only way he gonna beat us is with actual weapons, nigga, guns. He gonna have to shoot up the Patriots locker room, dog. That's the only way.
Y'all might win that too. Y'all got killers.
They got shooters in their locker room, bro. Y'all seen Aaron Hernandez? He's clapping back. Fuck out of here.
Y'all got killers on y'all team.
Hey.
You think Aaron the only one, nigga? Fuck no. Roster deep.
The Ravens got Ray Lewis. Like,
yeah.
And they're not kids or women. That's not gonna work.
Wait, the Ravens got Ray Lewis. What? That nigga ain't playing no more.
They had him. That nigga
Aaron
was a murderer.
Hernandez not playing no
fuck
more.
coon ass Ray Lewis. I'm tired of that guy.
Aaron Hernandez still got his gun though. Fuck out of here.
Bush always hated Ray Lewis.
That nigga's a coon, dog. Fuck that nigga.
Bush always hated Ray Lewis for no reason.
No, that nigga. I hate the shit. I used to love Ray Lewis, but the shit he be
That
saying.
nigga say he take football too seriously.
No, the shit that nigga be saying out his mouth when he broadcasting it. That nigga on some coon shit. Fuck that nigga.
Gotta get in tune and become
I think
a warrior.
Kaepernick should get in line. Stop disrespecting the flag. Oh, coon ass nigga, man.
I
Fuck
mean,
that
he
nigga.
should stop disrespecting the flag.
Oh my god. Anyway, signing out industry.